Oh my god, motherfuckers. I'm so happy. I was on 1% battery. And for the entire trip, I was going home, which is 1 hour and 30 minutes by bus. I was in 10% battery, so I was like, okay, tablet time, bus Wi-Fi time. Fuck it, we ball! It's because I use the map a lot to make sure I get off the right stuff. Avi! Hello, everyone. There it is. What did I do? Just in time. I installed a new thing on my Twitch through my tablet. But unfortunately, I have no idea how the fuck to sign in. I think it's like it has YouTube. I'm trying to see how to sign in to Twitch, but I don't see how. But I'm so tired, you guys. Find a release. Oh, I thought I have YouTube Studio open on my tablet. I don't think it registered. Okay, I'll be there soon. Hello, 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 hello. That must annoy the fuck out of my folks. I feel so bad. Okay, but it's not about them. It's about me. Abby. Buenas, buenas, Abby. Buenas, buenas. I'm waiting for VTube Studio to open up. What do you call it? Like, hold on. Just eating this cannoli here. It's great. Now I'm about to go kill my son. I have so much shit on the screen. Hello, Abby. Hello, Abby. Hello, Abby. Hello, Abby. Hello, chicken. Hello, chicken. Hello, chicken. How are you? Oh shit, am I on Wi-Fi? I'm not. I'm on airplane mode. No wonder my VTube Studio didn't connect. Look at her. It's the wasp. Hello. I will switch to the next screen as soon as my internet phone registers. That's Avi time. Yep. It looks like it's a fucking move the model. Tell us about the diagnosis. Is there really 80 of them? Yep. 80 HD TVs on my screen. I don't know how I managed to do it, man. Why isn't my VTube Studio loading? Hold on, give me 1 moment. Connect to Wi-Fi, connecting. Setting. Camera. Hold on, my VTube Studio. I'm a still image. Start server. Connect the PC. There you go. I did it. Let's go. Let's start. Right now. Hello everyone. Hello everyone. Hello everyone. It's so nice to see you. I am officially gonna be able to have on the nerd stream. Unfortunately, I have been unable to find a VTuber asset. There's an asset for everything. You can have bigger boobs, you can have horns, you can have cat ears, but unfortunately, there's no asset where you can wear a lab coat, be a scientist. What if we need more STEM in our VTuber asset fields? That really inspires me though to ask someone to be like, hey, we need some cool shit for the nerds. They're starving out there. Damn, the loss is involved with ADHDs and LGTV. Money moves. Holy shit, call me Bess, by the way. I have exactly those two. That's funny. Wait, hold on. That might be kind of a banger tweet. When have you seen a smart tuber? Well, I didn't say they had to be smart. They can still cosplay. Everything's a cosplay. At least in the VTuber community. Like, it's like playing dress up. It could be a Halloween costume. And like, what if you want to be a mad scientist? That's a good idea. Education isn't included in VTubing. You guys are so funny. And so mean. I love it. Gonna probably ask Yomi. I think she has a lab coat asset. Shit. I know she has the glasses asset, but I didn't know about the lab coat. Literally 90% of VTubers The stupid is an act. Sorry to burst your bubble. No, I think not. No, sorry. I think they are really street dumb. I think more often there are some VTubers that are very book smart but street stupid, and I love that for them. Some of them are really intelligent. It's kind of scary. Hold on, I'm sorry, AK. I'm gonna steal your joke. Does Best Buy sell TVs? Yeah, call me Best by the way. I got ADHDs and LG TV. You're one of the 10%, Avi. Oh, wait. Shut up! Alright, I will collect my royalties for that line in the form of 22 pan dulces. You know what? That's fine with me. Hold on. I'll save the tweet though, because I think I can do something with that. The amount of VTubers I learned that were / in med school is concerning. But also, I have a backup, I guess. KJ, I think that would be really fun to watch, like a medical stream from nerds VTubers. I'm gonna be honest. When I was designing the presentation for my own case study, I was like really nerding out about it. It was great. First of all, it's really hold on. I gotta burp and hiccup. Unfortunately, it's my second day of medication and I didn't eat food, so my tummy is like in so much pain right now. And also, like I said, I had to hold my pee when I was like in the bus. I was like in 10%. Yeah, my digestive system is really messed up right now. Avi! I'm sorry. I woke up really late. I couldn't take a shower. I couldn't eat food. I couldn't eat food in the morning, so I was dying. I have apple juice, water, and food. Right now I am in the safety of my house, so I am able to eat food now. But everyone else pees on the bus. You're so right, Zombie Fox, unfortunately. So, I've taken the bus many times, and I have seen like pee puddles like 3 times in during my time there, which is really like low, and I'm very lucky. I don't really mind that homeless people take the bus. I don't mind if someone has an odor to them. I don't give a fuck because we all gotta go to one destination. However, the pee puddle is where I draw the line. Fortunately, though, I am at the end of the bus line usually. So what that means is some other fool has to deal with the pee puddle, and there's always a nice Samaritan that puts a paper over it saying "Do not sit," and then like in Spanish, as well, like no tocas, no sentas, no I don't know how to say it in Spanish. Ever sit into pee, like up the pee puddle in the chair? Pee where? Oh, okay, cinnamon fart, I see you. But yeah, so it's probably like, what's the opposite of a skill issue? I love transportation, even with all of its problem. Anyone else that has a problem with this is like genuinely a skill issue, and that's my opinion. People are always like, poor people take the bus, and it's like, hell yeah, I do. I am going to live and die driving the bus. Well, driving the bus, no. If I'm driving the bus, I'm definitely living and then dying. Right after the other. Avi, we still need our wife. Where is she? She will be here tomorrow, and it will be the last Dead Space stream forever and ever. I will finish it in the hardest difficulty ever. How about they don't piss themselves? What do you think the pavement is for? True! I wish they could, like, hold it, like, during the bus ride. Because, especially if it's men. If it's men, no offense. I hate you guys. I've said it once, I'll say it again. I hate you guys for having a hose. I hate it so much. You guys just are able to drop your pants and just pss, and that's it. I don't know how wiping... Don't answer that. I don't know how you guys deal with, like, toilet paper and stuff, but you know what? I hate you guys more for that. Women cannot do that. You have to, like, actually, I don't want to talk about it anymore. Women don't have that control, and for that, I hate you. Just stick it out the window and keep the place clean. Oh dear Lord. The freaking drivers are gonna be like, wow, it's raining all of a sudden in a sunny day. Hi RV, would you be my Patrick for St. Patrick's Day? this is a romantic holiday? Sure, you know what? Why not? I am also short, and I have face hair, so that makes sense. Bloodify kicking his feces, knowing that the wasp is gonna be Dead Space 2 and Zealot. Yeah, but he's also like upsetty because he's probably gonna be at work. I'll become a hell. I'm gonna kill you. I have a new game called I Want to Be Single. It's an anti-dating simulator. Wait, that's actually kind of awesome. Did you make it, or is it a new Steam game? Hey, I've seen plenty of women drop trousers and squat anywhere. Yeah, but it runs down your leg, no matter like how much you squat. And trust me, like you really don't want it going down your legs, but it does anyways. I hate men for their ease of access. And yeah, AVI is el duende. ¿Qué es eso? Is that a way to say leprechaun? I'm gonna Google it. That's why piss funnel. Oh yeah, let me just carry a piss funnel with me. And then what do I do with it afterwards? Put it back in my bag for later? Train to get that pressure washer speed. That's terrifying. I'll think about it. No, it's a new Steam game. You should check out the trailer for it. I will. Unironically, hold on. I want to be single. We're getting off topic. I'll allow like a 30 minutes of like yapping. Because, not gonna lie, I definitely do want to get to the ADHD presentation because it's so fun. I love all the work I put into it. It's not gonna look nice visually, but statistically, it's there. Oh my god, wait, it actually does look really good. Thank you for... Oh, the style is so cute. Hey, Kelby, I have a game for you. 15 months, holy moly. Holy moly, Kelby. That's actually really long time. Dear Lord, Kelby. Thank you so much for the $5. Well, $6 now. Wait, you're British, so it's like $6.99. I heard Nerd Avi and had to join in. Oh, thank you. Pee farther. There's a valve under your ribs that will turn up the pressure. Actually, terrifyingly enough, ladies, I remember trying to hold my pee and I was in the bus and someone was close to elbowing me there and I was like, oh dear Lord. That was like actual core workout and I probably messed up something inside me from that, holding it in. It was scary. I know exactly what you're talking about that. Duende is elf. Oh, okay, thank you. It still splashes on the shoe and lower leg in our case. Really? Maybe I don't know how hoses peeing works. She's a nerd wasp. I am the nerd wasp today. Speaking... Wait, hold on. Who told me about this game? There you go. Sound Blaster told me about the game, right? A nerd. I am a nerd. The only thing I wish I could figure out before I started the stream was adding the buck teeth. Abby almost made her own buzz puddle. Yeah, that was really terrifying. We've all had experiences where we were just like way too close to comfort. Ow, I have water today. Sometimes you gotta spray and pray. Truer words. And actually, yeah, I really like this asset. Wait a minute, I should get the brown hand one. No, I think it's funnier with the yellow one. Fun fact, you shouldn't add pressure because it's unhealthy for the body part. Yeah, it's like you weaken the muscle by like tensing it up so much. It's interesting. But anyways, enough about pee. Let's talk about the cute little Steam game that Sound recommended. I called you Sound. Your name is full name Sound Blaster. There you go. Sound. Enough about pee. Now let's talk about shit. That's so funny. I love that so much. It's stupid. Don't take Naya's word for it. He has shoddy rifling or something. That shouldn't happen if you're logged in. Well, that's stupid. I had a really bad, like, impulsive thought I wanted to share with the class. And then I decided against it. Let's go. Okay, so let's talk about this one. I want to see this. PP presentation over. Now let's talk about how I'm clinically diagnosed to be dog shit at gaming. I'll explain that in about 10 minutes. But first let's see what this is about. Share your intrusive thoughts with the class. No, trust me, I'm saving myself and you all. Hold on, first of all, amazing little thumbnail. I like the little banner, the visual novel that Steam has right now. This is an early access game. Developer M. Sundere Studio. So this is a studio released February 24th. I kind of want to see this. You can buy it for who is she? $13.49. Now I'm gonna show the art. I'm not gonna play music because I don't know how loud this shit's gonna be. But look at the art style. It's, oh my god, I want her. Look at that style. The anime art style is really good. Hold on, I'm covering most of it. I could full screen this. I'm such a boomer already. How old am I? It's because the freaking Steam. Hold on. Oh my god, it's very cute. It is very cute. Yay, free malware! I love me some. Actually, no, you have to pay for it. Look at it. It's so. Oh my god, I love her. I love her too. Oh my god, she's cute. Is she a robot? Is she a cat girl? Oh, you know what? This is epic. I really appreciate the style. Now, who's the artist so I can pay them to do my debut lore? Oh my god! Coming soon, late 2024. No! Abby should voice some comics. You'd be famous. Yadu! It has a little bit for everyone, and I love that. Your object for this game is to make friends and try not to date anyone. Fuck, that's gonna be so hard. You guys already saw. Oh, dear lord. The Cabadon is very, very cute. I like that. I really appreciate despite this being like art, I love seeing how people can make a still image into something that's moving like this. Zoomers call it like edits. What do you call? There's like a specific name Zoomers do it. Some fan edits? I don't know. It's not trap edits. That's when you put music in it. How could you not date a girl that cabadons you? That's what I'm saying. Bro, that's crazy. Challenge impossible. I like this girl. She has teeth. AMVs? No. But that's okay. I'll think of the word later. I wish Steam can let us like full screen these images. It's always like the layout of Steam. The website, even in the app, is so annoying to me. I mean, I guess I could do this. But I can't. Okay, yes, I can. Do you think I'm pretty? You're so pretty. I can't wait to see what happens if I lose the challenge. Don't fall in love with these girls. Impossible. Oh, dear lord. Oh, dear god, she has back muscles. Also, the main character has a name, but if you give her your name, she tries to explain to the other character that that's not her name. Like, the name that I register on Steam. Friends is easy. Not me, though, bro. These women are so pretty. I like her. I always love the glasses. They're so cute. I like her. That's a teacher, right? Oh, she's so chuny. She's just like, wait, what pose is this? Is this the fucking JoJo pose? Yeah, I was like, is that a JoJo reference? Okay, it's not just me. I was like, wait a minute. Wait. It is a JoJo pose. Yeah. Okay, good. I'm not crazy. I thought I was having like a weird moment. Hold on. I'd pay Abby to read me the B-movie script as a bedtime story. I still need to do an entire reading of just the B-movie and just upload it on YouTube. Why not? Hold on. If I were to do it as... Hold on. Yeah. Yes, if I give her the name Avi, she would explain the other characters. My name is not Avi. Wait, hold on. The main character has a name. Okay, I need to play it to see how that works, Sound Blaster. That sounds really funny. What did you put for the emo for chicken? That's so funny. Who is... Oh my god, Grimmy has a glorp? She does. I remember it was a glorp. I remember Grimmy's glorp, but for some reason I forgot about her glorp. Coke bottle lenses, S tier. That's what I'm talking about, bro. I love Coke bottle lenses. I like that Jets emote. Yeah, she does have a name. I like that I know a lot of Jets fans. They go far and wide. Whoa! Random girl, Katsumi, the idol. Nozomi, the chuni. Mika, the gal, the gyaru. Chloe, the robot. Kaide, the class rep. And Shizuka, the artist. Sorry, that was really rancid. Key features: play as a non-binary / ace arrow protagonist. Alright, this is what I have to be. I play games where I have to be a dude. I can live with this. Animated manga cutscene. I love animated manga cutscenes so much. Are you good? My tummy hurts, but I have food in my system. It's just barely processing. Make difficult decisions and balance your affection. Make unique endings where you date or befriend each girl or all of them at the same time. Secret. You can't date a skeleton in this game. Fuck! But Jerry's the coolest, attractive, hottest thing in this game. They hate love. Hey, hello, Lord Vampire. It's nice to see you. We're looking at this game that is early access for $13. I'm down to play this. Oh wait, it's an introductory. It only ends March 10 on Mario Day, and they did it for like $1 and a couple cents off. $1.50 discount. Skeleton Bros. It's so fucking over. I know, right? What if I like my women Bodhi or dude? Actually, I don't really know how to tell structure of gender from bone structure, or if that's even possible. Avi, if you buy it, don't fucking do it on stream. Don't dox yourself. You're right. I don't think I'm signed in. No, I'm not signed into here, so they're gonna be like, open up on the Steam browser or on the Steam app page. I never have it signed in here. I was actually gonna share the link for this game on stream discussion. Although, with you saying that, thank you for reminding me that I am on the hell page that is Google Chrome. Where they go, ooh, we know you don't want us to access your location, but we determined it based only on IP and approximate location. And it's like, shut the fuck up, Google, please. That's my address. I said don't use it. And it's like, use it? Okay. Let me Google Taco Bell. Here's all the Taco Bells near your 25-mile parameter. And it's like, thanks, buddy. It's so funny. Which one? The little sneaky thing? Yeah. Men have closed pelvises because they don't have to give birth. Oh yeah, huh? I forgot pelvis is also a way to determine that too, I guess. I say that in that way because I'm just like, I don't know, man. I don't think I got the most widest of hips either. Okay, hold on. There, I posted in stream discussion. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna post it in subscriber sneak peek. Why not? Video game rec. And then paste it. Why? I don't know. Bone density is one way. If I recall correctly, you can fact check me. What the fuck is the density of bones? Like, is the bone thicker? Thinner? What if I just have like a really thick skull compared to other girls? Just kidding. Can you Google my home address real quick? Okay, I kind of want to do that. Yeah! I bet your density is through the roof. It definitely is, bro. I'm... Yeah, why not? Kaiji's home address. That'd be funny as fuck. Hold on, I was gonna Google something. Oh, I lost it. I will say the ADHD meds, they're working nicely. I will say, I've never been so locked in. It feels like the first time when I had coffee, and I kind of like it. And then let me add an image. I guess that's what I was gonna add. What? We can't stay Skeletor in the game. Fuck! They actually hate us, dude. They hate us. They knew. I always love when, like, the game is like, hey, don't do this. And it's, like, obviously the meme choice and everyone's gonna think, I'm gonna do it. I love that. I love the accidental reverse psychology. And then let me choose a square image. Thick bone density? You a milk drinker? Yeah, what if I just had milk 24/7? I mean, actually, you can die from overdose of milk. Like calcium. You use x-rays to check the density. Oh, yeah, so it's not something I can, like, eyeball, right? And the hips and spine to determine bone density. One of the Obsidian devs made that game. What's an Obsidian dev? Like, the note-taking app? I love when games are just cruel to people. It's so funny, right? Take 2 per day or when needed to lock in. Yeah, dude. I took 1 for the entire day to see how it went, and let me tell you, dude, I was like on a rise, on a crash. I started vibrating in my chair. I started getting a heart attack, and then I started feeling sleepy, but then I didn't. It was weird. It's like if I had caffeine every hour, and then I didn't, and then I did. Kono, thank you so much for the... Why the fuck isn't it playing any notifications? Oh? Hold on, chat. I might have done something to the notifications. Ads? Yeah, what the... Yeah, that was a skill issue. Let's run that back. Don't worry, I got the run it back button. Huh? Oh, wait, you know what? I know what it is. It's not alerts anymore. We're not using alerts. It's stream alerts. Which is... Give me 1 second. Oh, I deleted it, didn't I? I know I did. Okay, hold on. Browser. And then I called it Stream Elements because I'm insane. Oh yeah, I forgot. Is today just yapping or video game? Today is just yapping. We're gonna go through my diagnosis, but I wanted to talk about me for a little bit before we go in. You guys are all allowed to ask any questions during it. It's not gonna be anything like I'm gonna purely preach and lecture. I think it'd be really fascinating to talk about it. I think it's interesting. I think it's cool. Zoom out. Hold on. Let me play that back again. There you go. Oh dear Lord, it's huge.
Cernich just subscribed.
Thank you, Kono.
From milk overdose if you're weak. So by all means do it. Let natural selection run its course.
That is so funny, Kono. Thank you so much for the 37 months. And yes, I can't drink milk anymore, dude. I've been getting like really bad tummy aches, and I'm like, my time is done. I can no longer enjoy it. Also, shout out to Max for being PogChamp of the day. Thank you so much. I enjoy you coming in here every day and being my special little PogChamp. Why is it always about you, Avi? Why can't you ever talk about us? Because the last time I talked about you guys, you went, ooh, Avi, it's bad to have a doxing sheet. And it's like, okay, I don't know what men want. I'm gonna dip and drink myself to death, Lies. Have fun. Bye, chicken. Have a good day. Your decision as long as you are comfortable. Hell yeah. I don't worry, KJ. I have the full paper, and then I transported the information to a presentation. You'll see soon. Wait, hold on. Let me do something real quick. There you go. There you go. It's a lot nicer looking at it now. Me right now drinking a coffee with milk at 11 p.m. Fuck you. I'm the fuck. I can't stop saying that. Like saying that I'm the fuck you guy. I don't know why that's so funny. It's not that funny, but I love saying it so much. It's true super brain rot. She got all the paper? Why are we still sub? Darn, you hate me. What? Why are you scared of me having papers? Lactose intolerant, Oshi. There goes my plan to drink you a gallon of milk from Aldi. Ooh! I will be able to take a sip of it, but I would not be able to finish the whole gallon, even without the lactose intolerance. I think it's kind of like my body did the opposite. I had coffee... No, not coffee. I had matcha with milk, oat milk, every day. And my body's just like, you've had enough, please stop it. And I'm just like, no, I want to have one more matcha cup. Will there be a test? You know what? Yeah. Just kidding. Yeah, no, there won't be a test, but there is a lot of vocabulary. I won't stop you if you want to like take out a piece of paper and note and like take note of it. I think it's really funny. Hold on, let me delete. Let me delete. Let me delete the chapter. Okay, hold on. I had more in my presentation slides I wanted to do, but it was already midnight by the time I finished having the statistics on the screen, so I was just like, you know what, I'll just swing the rest. I have 8 slides talking about it. It says you are silly. I like that. Oat milk? Oh, from the sweetness? Yeah, I love oat milk, but my body rejected oat milk and then regular milk because I had oat milk, matcha, and then cream cup on top. Fuck you, says the fuck you VTuber. I keep having that meme where guy did big crime, but when guy did big crime, bust nut in water. What? That's funny. What the fuck is a big crime? What? Am I reading? Hold on. Wait. You have to send that in stream discussion, please. You sound psychotic. And take note of our Oshi. Already doing it. Oh, Slime, you're so sweet. Slimes, thank you so much. I am grateful for you every day that you bought my bed. I'm genuinely so thankful for you. However, on my end, I am so stupid. I did not take correct measurements and I bought a decent, the nectar bed, but didn't realize it was tall. So every single night, I risk falling off of my loft bed because I didn't check the height measurements. But thank you so fucking much for giving me bed money. And it's like serious dough. I appreciate it. I sleep on it every night. I don't complain. I'm just saying thank you. I'll be about to be a TA with this presentation. Oh, you guys are gonna be so I don't know. I think it's interesting. Avi's not Larry. Yeah, I'm not evil. Wait, you're saying I'm evil, Larry, then? Also, you think oats need to be pregnant too to produce milk like cows? Wait, cows need to be pregnant to produce milk? They don't just do that? No? That's just women. No? Maybe. Either bed on stilts or tiny wasp. Avi, real or atletico? I am real. They do not. Cows just do that shit. Yeah! Okay, good. Because I was like, no, I could have sworn that they don't need to be pregnant all the time. Just women. Which is fortunate. It's a good thing. It's a good thing women don't. Listen, all I'm saying is that if... Okay. Never mind. I'm not gonna say anything else. Do not finish my sentence. Okay, let's talk about our presentation. I'm excited. I'm so excited to nerd out about this, okay? I love this. They're teams, Avi. Oh, are they? What is it for? I thought cows only produce milk after giving birth to calves. I have no idea. I don't know anything about cow. Do I look like a cow? Do I look like I have cow knowledge? Yeah, Kiefer Gaslit. Alright, I'm gonna move myself over here. You guys are free to ask any questions in the chat. I try to do a thing where I can like bring out chat to the OBS like Becco does. But I never figured out how to do it. The first thing I tried to do it, the software was not updated for 3 years, and the software developer just said, fuck you guys. The software developer was actually the fuck you guy. So I had to do a new one, and then I can't find out how to sign into Twitch with it, so that's a skill issue on my end. No. Shut up, Avi. Unless... What's the, Wait, 300. No. 1080. No, you look more like a milk than a cow. I'm kind of scared what you mean by that. It's a video. It's called I am going to commit great crime. I'm going to bust down in water tower. Oh god, I'm gonna find it later. I'm scared to Google it. Man, perchance you could top off my coffee with milk? Of course I can. Cow milk, though. Otherwise, I'm calling the police. Okay, if I chop a tree down, but I don't hear it, did it make noise? Or was I just ignorant? If you chop a tree down and you didn't hear it, I think you might need to ask a doctor about it. You might be deaf. Either that or you... Maybe it's because it didn't have subtitles when the tree fell. It didn't say tree falling SFX. So it's a skill issue, really. Oh, I guess my headphone decided not to charge. That's obnoxious. See y'all later. Are you ashamed of me? Just kidding. No. Have a good day, ladies. Please don't play me in public. Yes, you were ignorant. I can't hear without my subtitles. How was your day, Avi? Hello, I'm gonna discuss my clinical study I had taking the Connor CPT test. I'm excited to share. Let's go! Full screen gameplay. I barely realized that I took off my glasses. I'm so silly. There you go. This is gonna be the... Hold on, let me make my glasses comically big so that you know that I'm extra nerdy. And maybe let me put it here. I look super dinky and I love it. I love how dinky I look. However, I don't think it's tracking. Is this a 2D image? It is. Do you think it's funny smaller? I look cooler when it's smaller. Oh god, it stuck to my hair. Okay, I think I'll keep it like this. There you go. Hello, everyone. Ha ha ha. What's this? It's gonna be the cool way that I am extremely weird. It'll be awesome. I'm excited to overshare once again with chat. Maybe that's why I'm so excited to start this. And this is the clinical case of avispa nectarina by avispa nectarina. I know, amazing, right? So, for those of you who don't know what is going on, let me keep you in wraps. Since 2023, I have been seeking out an ADHD diagnosis. And yes, I know chat could have told me that. However, you need to consider that chat cannot legally give me drugs for it. Which is, according to the latest research by some clinics, they believe that it is the best way to help aid this neurological lifelong brainworm. So, it's really funny because chat was definitely one of the first people that told me about it constantly. Ever since I started streaming in like 2021, I had a few chatters. I was like, by the way, do you have ADHD? And I was like, no, what do you mean? I'm so normal. And they're like, oh, okay, just asking. It's just that you had a lot of symptoms that I suspect, and it's fine if you don't have it, though. I was just curious. Unless someone in the chat is a doctor. Yeah, but they'd have to, like, contact my pharmacist and be like, hey, can you give Avi some drugs? Yes, you were ignorant. Yes, I am ignorant. Also, I realized I read chat very wrong. I remember very well how, like, Damon was one of the first people that told me, he is a chatter, but he's also a streamer, a good streamer friend. And he was just like, hey, you should really consider if you have ADHD. And I'm like, no, I'm really normal. So I was in a lot of denial. But I have some good reasons why. I personally, I'm okay with, like, people having mental illnesses and stuff. But for some reason, I didn't want to be. I didn't want that for me. Even though it's okay. You're a VTuber. No VTubers are normal. Yeah, and I also didn't want to fit in. A lot of VTubers are not normal, but I wanted to be different. What was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? However, I realized that, like, as the years are going by, I do things that I'm like, wait, I cannot do this task, and it is ruining my life. So in 2023, I seeked out a diagnosis. So how did I get here, though? Like, what was the moment that made me think I have to go to the doctor now, that I can share? So, I was telling my mom, I was just like, hello, Mom, I think I have something wrong with me. I didn't say it like that. I went, hello, Mom, I think I'm gonna go to a psychiatrist, which is different from a psychologist, I think, and a therapist. Therapists can't give you drugs. I went to a college therapist. Wait, hold on. Did I write that down? Okay, no. Sorry. I asked my mom, I might have something wrong with me. And then, in classic mom, Mexican mother fashion, she was just like, oh, mija, I don't think anything's wrong with you. You were in, like, high honor roll when you were in middle school. And in freshman year of high school, you take really big smart girl classes. You took calculus in high school. AP. Hold on. I took what was it? I took AP Physics, AP Calculus. I took AP US History, and when I was in 6th grade, I was a year ahead. So I took 7th grade math, and that's kind of how I became, like, a really big math nerd. In her head, my mama was just like, my daughter's really smart, but very lazy. Very lazy. Also, I lose my phone a lot. I did that especially when I was in middle school. She had to buy me a phone twice, even though I was a person that was addicted to my phone. So my mom just saw me as a weird kid, but nothing much. So she genuinely was just like, you should do some crosswords. That'll help your brain focus. And then, in the same conversation, She dropped like the biggest lore reveal casually ever. I don't know if your mom has ever done anything like that, but mine did. She was just like, see, you're normal. Not like your brother who was diagnosed with something when he was in elementary school, but I can't remember what it's called. For context, my mama, she does speak a little bit of English, but you know, in America back then, there isn't as much access now as there were back then to bilingual teachers and psychiatrists. So my mama was told by my brother's teachers and like school nurse and stuff, other people too, specialists, that my brother had something called attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. And if you're someone who doesn't speak a lick of Spanish, you're just like, what the hell is this ADHD? And so she's like, not like your brother. When he was in elementary, he was diagnosed with something called attention deficit. I can't remember. And I looked at my mom and I was like, wait, you mean ADHD? She was like, yeah, that's the one. And here's a quick trick. If someone in your immediate family has ADHD and has been diagnosed, most likely you are gonna have it as well. Because it is highly genetic. Me and my brother both have the same mom and dad. Whoever it is, whether it's our mom or dad that has it, my brother has it, which means most likely I might have it. My older sister might have it. My little sister might have it if it's because of my mom. My half-sister, my stepsister might have it because of my dad. Who knows? Mommy lore drops like a truck. They do, and they say it so casually, like whatever. You're just like, what? It's like that one scene from Guardians of the Galaxy. You're like, what? Wait, what was the lore drop? My bad, I'm late. My mom told me that I just need to do crossword puzzles because I'm not like my brother, who is diagnosed with ADHD. However, she is not an English speaker, so she didn't remember what it's called. And back then, they said that my brother would probably get over it by the time he's older, because back then there wasn't as much information as we have now. ADHD, alien drone hijack syndrome. That is so true. There is an alien controlling my brain at all time. Gene pool's getting exhausted. Yeah, pretty much. It's infectious. LMAO, my mom, sister, and I have it. That's really amazing. I would love to know about your journey too, Mara. I'm really fascinated by things like this. Crossword puzzles solve everything. Yeah, I know, right? I just need to crossword my way out. Also, I suck at crossword. I'd much rather do Sudoku. Anyways, Mom. Next slide. That's pretty Zam, if I do say so myself. That was actually a Zam moment. Oh no, I'll be fact-checking. I knew, right? And I'm gonna get all my information wrong, but I'm gonna say it so confidently. So here is like a little bit of my brief journey. So, like I said, before I went to a psychiatrist, I went to a college therapist because I was like, hello, I think there's something wrong with me. I did not come in at all for like mental illness stuff. I forgot why I came in. I had a really bad session with a friend and I needed like to talk about like why I can't do this certain thing. And I started talking to my therapist, and 20 minutes into the conversation, she was like, are you like perhaps neurodivergent? And I was like, wait, hold on, lady, what do you mean? I'm so normal. What the fuck did I say that made it seem like I was not normal? Holy lordy. And she didn't even know anything about me except my name and the lore dump I gave her, which was basically, hey, I'm playing Baldur's Gate and I don't know why I have such a hard time playing the game because there's so much to do and I can't do it. And also my friend was making fun of me because I overthought the choice option, the dialogue option and choices I can make, because I really want to seduce this NPC. I sounded like such a loser. But that's a normal conversation normal people have. At least that's what I thought back then. I'll need to take my future girl to a bunch of checkups. Listen, all I'm saying is it's no coincidence that VTubers make the best streamers because of their brainworms. Sometimes. If they can weaponize it, they're powerful. Primordia's puzzles was a good test, though. Hey, I would say I was pretty far in, even with like pretty far in. I liked it. I wouldn't do it again, though. The immediate therapist call out hit so hard. Nothing was scarier than being clocked for that, too. It was terrifying. Like, wow, this woman really did study for psychology in college. Probably has like a PhD as well, so she knows her shit. So in 2024, I seeked out the ADHD diagnosis. However, I had to make sure it was someone taking my insurance. So it was definitely really challenging. The thing about it is, if you want to have the diagnosis yourself, my advice is make sure you include adult ADHD. I have embarrassingly went to clinics where I walked in because their websites say they would help diagnose it, and they went, "Oh no, we do children." And I was like, "Oh, that's fine. I didn't know that. I wish it said it on the website," and it was embarrassing. That only happened once. The other times they didn't take my insurance, so I didn't have to go through it. But they did send the website like, "Your child with ADHD," and it's like, okay, buddy, I'm like 21 at that time. Well, at least you are short enough so they let you in. Yeah, I'm glad I have my braces and my shortness, so I just look like a 13-year-old that is very tired and went by herself without her mommy. Typically isn't entertaining. Normality typically isn't entertaining. How can you diagnose yourself? Is that not dangerous? Oh no, I seeked out a diagnosis with a psychiatrist. There you go. Last year. My journey, TLDR, is basically, I found a psychologist that takes my insurance and does adult ADHD tests and examinations. I talked to her. The one I have now is very matter of fact. It's kind of scary. She types out anything I said. She's like, she's the second psychologist that I stepped into this clinic. I went to one near my house, and the psychologist was really nice. And she was like, I see you thinking of coming in for ADHD. Can you fill out this anxiety and depression self-assessment real quick? And so I did. And then I gave it back to her. She's like, I think before we test for ADHD and I give you any drugs that are like stimulants or anything that are like really prone to addiction, let's go treat your depression and anxiety. Because maybe the symptoms of your inattentiveness is a result of depression, like memory fog, brain fog and stuff. So let's get that tested. And I was like, well, I don't really think so. So I don't really want to take antidepressants. And then the lady was like, oh, yeah, sure, of course we're going to do it, though. We're going to have to do this, though, just to make sure everything's good. However, if you want, you can have an ADHD test out of this clinic with somewhere else. And I couldn't find any that took my insurance. And it took me a long time to come back to the lady, because I was calling all these phone numbers on the sheet she gave me for an ADHD exam to speed up the process, because I knew it was wasting time. But unfortunately, they were not in my insurance. And so I tried to call the lady back, but I got really procrastinating and forgetful. So it wasn't until from August till I think November that I called up the lady and I was like, hello, I would like to get the antidepressants then. And then the clinic was like, oh yeah, she's actually getting her license renewed, so she's not working with us at the moment. Here's another one of our clinic in this place that's 1 hour and 20 minutes away from you. And I was like, awesome, I'll go there anyways. So I have this next clinic, psychiatrist that took notes from this first psychiatrist. And she's like, it seems you were trying to get in for anxiety and depression symptoms and probably symptoms of ADHD. And I was like, yes. And she's like, okay, we're going to put you on these antidepressants. So what they do is that we're going to put you on Wellbutrin, and since you answer this question, I'm going to go send you to your local pharmacy. What pharmacy do you take? It was kind of scary how easy I got the drugs. She just like took my words in face value, because one, she already had like a note from a previous clinic, from the previous psychiatrist. So I guess that helped too, but it was crazy. It was kind of crazy how easy it was. And thank goodness. I just had to go through like a month of antidepressants. Oh my god, the rumor come out! Your neurodivergent, let's go! I know, right, Pears? It's exciting. It's exciting that I have an answer. and treatment. Not having sex in Baldur's Gate? You have ADHD. Easy test. Yeah, I know, right? Diagnosis to vent. Oh my god, I love this so much. You guys are so silly. It's so awkward when you make a joke with the psychologist and they don't laugh and instead write something down. That is so real, Doodle. That is exactly my psychiatrist. She scares me, but she goes really matter of fact. And she talks in a really fast speed that I was like able to not get bored or like start daydreaming and drifting off. It was really hard to concentrate on her really fast words, but I had to. I guess I prefer a legally drugged person than a suicidal one. Yeah, it's because I asked her about an inattentiveness, and she's like, okay, here's one. So Wellbutrin is the drug I took, and that is supposed to be an off-label aid with ADHD treatment, but it's mostly antidepressant. So I took that for about 2 months. The first month I was on 100 mg. And I still had the bottle. And she was like, let's put you on this thing. If you don't feel any effects, we'll put you on 150. And I was like, okay. 100 mg. The first month was like not a miracle pill. Although I was able to wake up, take the pill, and then I went to sleep at 8 p.m. That was a really nice time. That was a good week. But it only lasted for a week. And then my bad sleeping schedule went to normal. It has it's supposed to also keep you alert. However, my ass was still falling asleep at 4 p.m. even if I took the second pill because I had to take it twice. Wait, now gotta know which character were you going for in Baldur's Gate? I think it was Shadowheart and the green one. I don't know her name right now. Lyzak? No. Turns out there is such a thing as being too silly, especially with psychologists. Oh god, they are not gonna like it, even if you said in Minecraft, Off-brand Dove got her growing scales. I know, right? I'm getting green. Oh, wait, you're right. I didn't include that to the slide because the pictures were kind of nasty. But after that month, I took my antidepressants. I told the doctor, I was like, hey doc, this isn't doing anything for me. And she's like, okay, it looks like we're gonna schedule for you for the test. Unless, let's put you on 150 mg. And I was like, okay. I still thought it was a waste of time, but since I would take it twice a day, it would be 300 mg total instead of the 200. I took that in. One Sunday, I got really, really itchy. I got so itchy that I began to grow scales all over my body. For some reason, when I took 300 mg, I was just in the middle of getting ready to work, eating my lovely burrito, and then I grew hives. I started developing hives real badly all over my body. My body was hurting so bad from how itchy it was. So I told my doctor, I was like, hey doctor, this is way too much. My body is not reacting good. And I've been itchy for 2 weeks. It only went away when I only took 1 pill a day. And she was like, damn, okay, we'll schedule food for the Connors test then. And so, last Wednesday, I went to take the Connors CPT-3 test. And then the results are what I am going to share to you. Avi, I moved. Avi, it's called a sleep schedule because you used to eat at that time. Wait, what do you mean? Like sleeping at 8 p.m.? I'm actually taking notes if you want me to send this afterwards. Oh, you should if you want to. If you're interested in doing like psychiatry and you want like to see really cool, if you want to build a case study of your own, you know, if I have my doxing sheet of every chat, then chat should have like a case study built up for me to show to like a cool specialist. And then I'll be turned into a lizard. Yeah, that was scary. This is how Timeline B came about. Wait, that's funny as fuck. I like that. Itchy, what the fuck? Yeah, it was crazy. Or 4 p.m. Wait, 4 p.m. Nah, it's my job being a medical scribe. Wait, I'd like to see what it looks like. Hello, Avi, you finally got tested and diagnosed. diagnosed. But first, there's actually an ad coming in 2 minutes. So I would love to wait for the non-subscribers to get also access to my medical records that I am going to share very publicly with you. So we will hold on that. Alright, gamers? 2 minutes and 30 seconds. How's that for a little teaser for what's coming up? And let me tell you, if you are a charts person, you are going to love it. I learned how to use Excel and plot graphs. I was supposed to be writing notes about everything. Alright, I'll break out a notebook. It's okay, ladies. You can ask for KJ's notes. If KJ knows how to format it nicely, then you can copy it. It's okay. We allow to share notes. You can do it publicly too, or in DMs. Don't matter to me. Can I eep in class? You can eep in class, okay. But you know what? Yeah, sure. But don't blame me for phone dies in the middle of the night and then it's all, ooh, I slept past my alarm. But that's just me though. Turns out she has ADHD. Ricky, I hate everything about that comment. Thank you. That's funny. That's so funny. Wait a minute, I can have the ADHD tag in my stream now. Let's go. ADHD friendly. Oh fuck, my model stopped working. Okay. ADHD friendly. This implies there's an ADHD foe out there. Someone put ADHD's nuts. ADHD go burr. ADHD zaddy. ADHD D's. ADHD and dyslexia. Ooh, tough. ADHD ASMR? What the hell does that sound like? My ASMR would be like me going through Wiki with you and talking about random subjects. I'm referring to you as the creature, just so you know. Wait, that's awesome. I love that. And also, ladies, you don't have to take like notes with letters. Do what I did in college or high school. I took notes in pictograms. I did little doodles. I love doing that. ADHD 4K. ADHD TV. God, these are such funny tags. I love it so much. ADHD survivor. That's real. 10 ads will be occurring in 10 seconds, so we will wait for the non-subscribers to come back before we resume. Alright, chat? Mwah. I need to put these glasses, like, right in front of my, these fingers right in front of my glasses. Otherwise, I'm just poking my eye. ADHP. Okay, that's kind of a really good one. I hate it. Let me add it. Surprisingly, no one has added ADHP. I'm seeing ADHD Deluxe, ADHD Speedrun, ADHD Fueled, Based, ADHD. Yeah, no one has done ADHP. We might be the first one. There you go. ADHD. ADHD, PhD, and ADHD, PhD. I hate that. No. I'm making up a whole alter ego and writing about you like an 1800 expedition led you, like an 1800s expedition. You brought this on yourself. You know what? Go for it, ladies. I love your creativity. Go crazy. I'm gonna go pee. Speaking of ADHP, I gotta. Hold on, let me fix my stupid little... I don't know what the fuck happened to the ads. It just updated itself and it keeps getting uglier. Sorted alphabetically. ADHH. Hello, Avi. Seems I made it in just in time before the results. You did. Why does it feel like I'm giving the results for the raffle winner? It's kind of funny. PowerPoint is a game. No, it's not. Power amount, though. I'm gonna go pee now, though. See you guys. Sorry guys, I was fighting for my life. I was fighting for my life there. Did I flush? Yes, I did. Move it. I'm alive. Audio. You're gonna be like, I wish I muted the audio, but there's audio. Oh, she. Oh, darn, girl. Yeah, I know. That was my mistake. I wanted a lavender matcha in the morning, and it tasted like dog shit. I don't know what I expected, but it was dog shit. Why is it called a restroom if I'm fighting for my life? I know, right? It's so funny. I love that line so much. I'm not reading that one. You be frying that chicken in the background. I hate that. Anyways, back to me. Back to my journey. Sorry, I also saw my sister on the way to the bathroom. Like, she was in the other bathroom, and I was like, hey girl, how you doing? And then she was like, hey. I'm sorry. Also, we won't be able to have the sister stream this month because she's going to Mexico, but we'll have it next month. Next month, yeah. Did you wash your hands? Of course I did. What the hell? Anyways, let's talk about my test. How long do I have? So, first of all, I wanna ask you guys something. Oh!
Maravi_VT just subscribed.
Mara, welcome. Thank you so much.
Let's
Sorry, I say
keep
welcome.
the ADHD train rolling.
Yeah, thank you so much, Mara, for subscribing. I really appreciate it. And hell yeah, I think it's so cool. Like, now that I know I have it and I'm confident in having it and everything with real graphs and photos I can show you guys, I want to talk all about it and only that now. I know I can't, but it's interesting to me. I'm like, this is awesome. I'm no expert for sure, but that's what makes it more like fascinating to talk to other people's experience about it. Hello, hi, hello Extreme, hello Extreme, hello Extreme. I didn't wash my hands last time I was in the bathroom. I didn't use the bathroom. I was hiding in there to get out of work. Nothing is more awkward when you go to the restroom stall to do something that isn't peeing, and then you come out of it and you witness someone looking at you coming out of the bathroom. You know you didn't use the toilet. You didn't even touch your pants or nothing. You just needed to adjust something. But you have to do that social acceptable thing of going to the sink anyways to wash your hand. Otherwise, the other person's gonna think you're absolutely disgusting. I went to the restroom once because I needed to fix my bra. It like unstrapped itself, and I wasn't gonna strap it back with with my male coworker in the floor. And yeah, so I had to do that walk of shame. Oof, hate that shit. I know, right? And that's why I use supply closets to definitely not cry. Of course not. You're a big girl. You're smart. All right. Are we all ready? So, I actually thought the test I was going to take is really interesting. I looked up the ADHD test that they told me I was going to take, and all she told me was, you will have an exam, and you will have to pass it. There is an acceptable amount that you can accidentally break instructions, and there's an unacceptable amount. And we will use this to analyze your attention span. Wait, hold on. Let me see what this is. Let me see. And we use these stats to determine your attention span, which is a very difficult thing to measure. So this is like one of their closest ways to do it. A lot of interpretation that could happen, but they're doing their best. So I wanted to take you all to take the test with me right now. You can if you want to. There's no audio, so you don't need to have headphones to listen to the video. All you need to do is one thing. The letters will be shown on screen. When they show, press spacebar except on the letter X. All right? When the letter X appears, do not press space. When any other letter appears, press space. You can do this test with me right now. I mean it. This is only going to be for 1 minute and 30 seconds. Let's take it together. Start. Oh, I already pressed space. All right. I'll be quiet. I will not say a word so as not to distract. I bet you already pressed that.
You guys gotta press spacebar on the letters, alright? Except X.
Why do I press if I have a controller? Just press A button. It doesn't have to be the space bar.
No, don't press the power off button though. I feel like someone is gonna actually press spacebar, whether they're watching the VOD or not, and then realize that the VOD was paused.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention because I'm broke. What are we doing? You're taking the test with me.
You have to press spacebar on anything but the letter X, alright? On every letter that appears on screen, but the letter X. Alright, we're done. So how did you guys do? How was the test? We're getting brainwashed. You're not getting brainwashed. This is just how my test went.
20.
What does that mean? I don't know how many letters appeared, but I hit X like 9 times. That's really funny. So how did you guys do? This is a brainwashing technique for sure. It's not a brainwashing technique. This is my test. I had to take it and I wanted to take it with you guys too.
Oh, we should have to do it too. Yeah.
Hold on.
I said, here, do it with me. Yeah. Not gonna lie, I just tapped on X.
Wow, I was not good. I think it's really funny because that test was a lot slower than the one I took.
Avi, what did you get on question 10? I'm not telling you. You're not gonna take my drugs away from me.
I had to do this recently. I was so nervous. Wazang, I'm so glad that you told us about that because I do you have your results back? I do. I failed and I kept pressing X. I pressed the space bar when the X show up. No, that's the opposite.
Orders confirmed.
Proceeding to target.
Haha, I made you all just like control a drone.
I really thought I had that shit too. I know, right? So, like, if you guys are thinking, oh, fuck, I failed this really badly, maybe I should seek out a cure for it. I have a disclaimer. If you fail that test and you pressed X, like, way too many times, there's a lot of factors that you cannot take the stream and show this to your psychiatrist about because I am a stimulus in the bottom right corner. There is a chat that is moving and being silly. Right now, you are distracted. This only works if you are in a rubber room with noise-canceling audio. I mean, the room doesn't have to be rubber, but it'd be preferred. Also, that was only 1 minute and like 35 seconds. My test was 14 minutes. There were 6 quote-unquote blocks where the letters would come in fast, and then they would come in slowly. There would be a buffer, and then it'd go really fast, like boom, boom, boom. And then it'd go slow. And then it'd go really, really slow. And then regular speed. And that test is administered through a USB little gadget where they try to make sure they get your spacebar pressing to the exact millisecond. Maybe even tinier than that. Hold on, let me see what the exact whatchamacallit. Let me see what the exact millisecond. And it's by like the 200s, the 400s, 800, 600. So they do like that really fine tuning to make sure that like they get really close numbers to your attention and your response. I got buffering just after Avi finished saying I have a disclaimer. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry you missed out on the test. Again.
I'm having ADHD because I didn't listen to the wasp when she wanted us to do it too.
Yeah, Nayu, I think you just fail. What the hell? Yeah, just kidding.
I just showed up now. What did I miss?
You missed the test, bro. What the fuck? The teacher's gonna fail you now. If you guys missed the test right now, I'm so sorry. Because it was genuinely, like, really fun. Jingle, jingle. What this is teaching me, chat, is that I have to have way more things in my screen than I thought to get your attention. It's like an inventory test. I don't know exactly what that is. I have a room. Rats. And rats make it crazy. Okay then. 15 minutes then. Go. I'll take it again. No, because you're going to recognize the pattern, like what letter comes before X, and then you just won't press spacebar. The test is 14 minutes because it's going to see whether your attention span drops throughout the test, which is really fascinating. They get a lot of data just from you pressing spacebar and then not pressing spacebar. What about the rhythm gate where you start fumbling everything after the first error? Well, yeah, funny enough, Nayu, if like you do that during this administered test, then they're gonna be like, bro, your ass is really bad at this. You definitely are having that ADHD. And yeah, it's kind of funny. And that doesn't really count with rhythm games because that's purely a skill issue. They give you music cues. So if you fail it once and then you just start messing up, then that's on you, bro. You said I could sleep. You still can't. Rocco! Oh my god. Hello, Rocco. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome. I just gave my viewers the exact ADHD test I took. Would you guys like to take it as well? My chat didn't pay attention and want me to do a redo. Welcome. I have my results and I was just about to share it, but I could always prolong it for you guys. Just kidding. You guys are most likely European based, so your sleep quality probably won't be the best. The results won't be the best if you're going to do it right now when you're like going to go to bed. They didn't pay attention to the ADHD test. I fucking know, right? They were just like, wait, we're supposed to follow along? And then they were like, wait, am I supposed to press spacebar on X or accept X? So yeah, you're absolutely right, Rocco. I'll hydrate for you. Thank you so much for the follow, by the way. I have my nerd glasses out. This is like, I actually do have statistics about like my results. But if you guys want to do it again, I'm down. Who wants to do a do-over? That's the word. A redo-over. Thank you for the follow, Malker. Nerd. Yeah, no, trust me, the dude. I almost took out like the assessment guide handbook of how to interpret it, but it gave me too many ads for me to sit through that I just was like, fuck it, I'll just take it my own way. I'll just interpret it my own way. I gotta head off to get ready for work. Oh my god. Have a good night. But I hope you have fun. Mwah! Thank you so much for the raid again, Wilco. Mwah! Have a good night. You're sleeping early. You're really responsible. Anyways, chat. Back to us. What if my glasses just get bigger every single time I talk in here? Like, how funny would that be? At the end of the stream, my shit's gonna be like that. That'd be really funny. I shouldn't because it's gonna mess up like clips. Uh-oh. Didn't Roko is a brick girl? She is a brick girl, so she's going to bed. She's getting ready for work by taking a 7-hour sleep. I called it a sleep. Getting 7 hours of sleep. It's kind of funny. You take naps, but you go to bed to sleep. You go to sleep. You take nap, you go to sleep. You get ready for your 7 hours of sleep, but you take 2-hour naps. Sorry, English is funny to me right now. So, do you guys want to do a do-over? Too bad! I didn't get a do-over. You have to live with us. So, the first part of this document is where we're going to get really technical, talking about data points, vocabulary. I will happily explain what is what if you get confused. I'll clarify this to layman's term. It's like how you can tiptoe but can't tip finger yet. You have fingertips but no toe tips. Exactly. You can tip your toe. And you have fingertips but you don't have a toe tips. Yeah, you're right. Exactly, Senith. You are so correct. I can tell you think about this a lot too. Back to this. Nodders. We don't have toe tips. No, we don't call it toe tips, just toes. Caveman guide to life. Have nap, go sleep, go work, get paid. You didn't say what to do with the money though, so you just get paid and then what? Use for fire. Relax, liberal. It's just ADHD results. All right, so you already saw what's on the screen. So, this is something called a T-score. I am not a scientist, nor am I a data analyst, so I don't know what the hell a T-score or how it's measured is. This is our parameter. The response style you have can be based on three things. A liberal style, a balanced style, and a conservative style. And they determined it based on these numbers you get. And let me explain what they mean. So a liberal style are responses that emphasizes speed over accuracy. So if you were someone that kept pressing every spacebar in every single letter, especially X, then you most likely have a very liberal style. Any number below 40, then you are very most likely impulsive. Although they're gonna analyze this shit, so I can't say impulsive or anything yet. You are very liberal with how you answer things. Oh god, it's a T test. Don't worry, we're already looking at T-score, so you don't gotta think about nothing. Relax, liberal. It's just my style. All right, and then this next one is balanced. Hold on. Actually, I'm going to go skip to conservative style here. A conservative style is when your response emphasizes accuracy over speed. So what this means is during the test, sometimes they flash you letters, right? They just go Z, A, B, X, Y, T, L, X. And let's say when you see that really fast speed, you don't process the other letters. And because of that, you miss letters because you think for a second, wait, is it X? Oh shit, it's gone. Is this one X? No? Okay, I press it. Wait, it's gone. Is this X? Yes, I will not press space because you prioritize getting everything but X that you miss everything. You don't want to accidentally press spacebar on X. So most likely you missed letters. Hold on, I didn't say. You miss letters and have a lower, you follow the objective. Very good. Here, you follow the objective very bad. You were too fast. Here, you were very slow if you're someone that wants accuracy over speed. If you're someone that wants an A+ on this test, then this is your style. A balanced style, however, is okay, sometimes you're gonna press spacebar on X when you're not supposed to, and that's okay. Maybe the test was too fast or it was too slow. There is an average level of X's that you can miss, and maybe even an average average number of letters that you don't press spacebar on. That's okay. So that's why anything under 40 is a level of concern. Anything higher than 60 is also a level of concern. This is a nice sweet spot and the total average population scores. ADHD gender reveal party, it unironically is Chioto. It is great because this is something called I don't know what it's called scientifically, but there's a score on both ends of the spectrums. There's a name for that in T-scores, but I'm not a scientist. It's so windy outside. I hope you stay safe, ladies. Don't get blown away. I know you're so tiny, so be careful. Transformer scores. Is it called that? That's funny. A scale? Kind of. I hope you're doing well, Little Miss Smarty Pants. Thank you. I hope you're doing good too. If I recall, liberal and conservative is to help with false positive and negatives. Liberals equals you'll identify something wrong more, but you'll miss things you're supposed to get, false negatives. Conservative means you get everything, but you get false positive more. Oh yeah, that's positive. That's very good. A very nerdy way to explain it. But you're right. You know more about this. That's a very elaborate way to do it. Thank you. So this isn't the final test to see if you got ADHD or not. It's just most likely you have something else. It's a general overview, but it's not the diagnosis. So AKA there's 5 more slides after this one. So, what is my response? Where did I fall on this T-score, you may ask? Therefore, you may be wondering, how amazing was I at pressing everything but X? Was I good at or am I dog shit at friendly fire? Well, my score was a 38. I am right under here. I am just right before we get to 40. It has to be less than or equal to, but I didn't know how to put equal to. So I have a very liberal style. So yes, this does give everyone the permission to call me a fucking liberal, I guess. Sure. Sorry for nerdy explanation. No, it's okay. So what was your score, bitch? Stop edging us, but that's the fun part. Damn, not even on the spectrum. No, I'm out of here. I'm out of this world. Woke was. Oh god. Now I'm just gonna call you bottom left. Okay, that's way funnier. I like that response. So basically, I press spacebar in every letter, and I mean every letter. So this isn't conclusive enough. Let's see what the scientists have done with these statistics that they have gained throughout this test. So, they actually had like a little summary of this. Avispa has a liberal style of responding that emphasizes speed over accuracy. The response style is often associated with faster reaction times, more commission error, so incorrect responses to non-targets, aka I pressed X a lot more than I should have, and fewer omission errors, failure to respond to targets, which means I did press spacebar on a lot of letters, but I pressed spacebar on X, which is bad. Omission error is like if the part of the test were slow, I like looked away for a second and I missed the letters that I was supposed to press space on. That's what omission means. Omitting. Commission, commit, commission. So I remember this because like commission, I press X. Omission, I didn't press anything. If that makes sense. The length, it's too similar for my brain, which is silly. I don't like this. That's also why I made a little line, because this is my hot take. I fucking hate these alligator mouths. I look at this and my brain doesn't think less than 40. I think 40 is getting eaten by a triangle. This one makes sense. Like less than 60, that makes sense in my brain. This thing, nuh-uh. I don't like it. I fucking hate how this looks. So you got more false positives? We'll see. I have more commission errors. I press X a lot. I pressed spacebar on X when I wasn't supposed to. I responded very fast, and here you see. So let me introduce you to more T scores. They're different though from the first one. So here, let me move chat a little bit. You guys are covering a disclaimer I have to make. There are different. Oh god, I cropped this so the disclaimer on the top doesn't make sense. So actually, let me cover it. Overview of scores. So here is what they got. Detectability is 67. Detectability is, let me double check what that means again. I have it on paper, don't worry. There's like a definition. So detectability is like if I detect the targets from non-targets. You are giving me PTSD of research paper. Yeah, this is actually a nightmare to go through. X. Yeah, I keep pressing X. I kept pressing X it out. I had really... So a higher T-score is a bad thing this time. That means it is elevated above the average respondents. Ew, data set. Omissions means that I had the average amount of missed letters compared to the average population. Commissions means I kept being a really bad gamer and pressing X. And perseverations, I'm not too sure. Let me read that one more time to figure out what it means. I saw it last night. I keep having to remind myself what it means, because not only is it a very ugly word, perseverations, but it's also like a definition that does not stick in my head for some reason. Okay. So say we're taking the test, right? And I see a letter. Let's say it's the letter B. There is a certain amount of milliseconds that the human brain can look at an information, comprehend it, and then take actions based on the response or not. For example, if I were to tell you, go left, your brain is gonna hear those words, travel through synapses, translate the words go left to going left, and then the thoughts turn into actions in your hands. That is by milliseconds of speed. and then you go left, right? There is a certain number of speed that is impossible for the human brain to hear those instructions and react fast enough, right? So it's like I say, go left, you go left. Go right, you go right. It's kind of like Twitch chat, right? There's latency. I say something, you guys take a couple seconds to respond, and then I read chat from a couple seconds before. It is impossible with the technology we have right now for us to have real-time responses on Twitch chat because of so many things that Twitch needs to do. However, we have almost no latency, right? Like getting stuck in an idea? Okay. It is let me try to see. So it is impossible for us to get real time, right? Therefore, let's say you make a response, but you try to guess what Avi is gonna say beforehand, right? Like if you type in haha and then you send it in chat, and then by the time I read your chat, it's about in coincidence to what I just said that happened to be a joke. It's like trying to time sound alerts. There you go. It's like trying to time out sound alerts to make it so it's a perfect clippable moment. It's impossible to do. And if you just shoot out sound alerts randomly enough, soon it will hit it. But if you keep sending sound alerts my way, like every single minute, it's going to be out of context, awkward, and cluttered. Does that make sense? Therefore, what it's saying is, Avi, you're responding way too many fast to these letters. You keep pressing spacebar. You need to take a second, Avi, to look at the letter and see if it's X to think if you press spacebar or not. No, I go spacebar, 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 spacebar. I'm gonna keep pressing it. Oh fuck, that was X. My bad. Spacebar, spacebar, spacebar. That's what perseveration is trying to explain. They're saying you have an anticipated response. You make more anticipated response and you don't know what's going to show up next. You just know to press a letter. You don't know what it's going to be. Is it going to be X? Don't press spacebar. Oh, I already did. So basically, the reason why it's high is because I kept making anticipated responses. I try to explain. No real life responses? Give me your number, baby girl. I'm legit lost right now. It's okay. This is what I'm trying to explain for one thing. Perseverations. I'm sure there's a better way to explain that than this poor, silly little wasp woman. I tried my best, all right? Like, okay, I tried. So basically, in summary, the generated summary... Okay, let me explain these numbers. Darn, I think I can get with it. I get it. What the hell? Yeah, it's a little bit harder to explain because trying to capture attention is really hard to do because of how fast our brain goes with responses that we had to do by milliseconds. So it's very, very weird. So maybe I would have a reactory response since I tend to think of possible conclusions before just going headfirst into things. Google, you can have Google. So person is pre-moving spacebar. Kinda, yeah. Yeah, I'm anticipating a letter. Whether it's X or not, I don't care. I'm pressing spacebar. And then everyone's like, you're not supposed to do that. Slow down, Avi. Or you can just gamble at every number so you can reach 100% accuracy. That's what I'm saying, bro. You mean 100% speed, not accuracy. I just got off of work. This is throwing my brain into smash burgers. It's okay. I'll summarize this entire chart for you. Anything below 45. I don't know if this is 45. 40. What is this? 44? 48? I don't know what this is. So anything below 45 and 54 is average. You need at least two... let me see. I need at least 2 atypical T-scores in order to be classified as maybe having problems. And as you can see, I have 4. Sorry, I have 3. 1, 2, 3. 43.33. Is it? Thank you. Sassit. I'll thank you. I appreciate that generally. I was like really, really angry at like I didn't know what this was. So let's see. Anything in here is a problem. Here it is elevated. And here it is borderline to very elevated. This is commissions. Basically, it is telling me that I am a really bad gamer. The summary it gave me. Let me move out of the way. Thank you for the boo. Thank you. Gaming license is revoked. Here are the problems. Sorry, here is what the thing generated, what it said. In short, I have some indication of inattentiveness. I have a strong indication for impulsivity. And I have some indication of sustained attention, though. Which, this is a little bit harder to explain. Because I feel like this one was measured a little bit weirdly. I'll elaborate on problems I have with the test later. Because I don't want to influence you to think, wow, maybe this isn't a good test. There's debates about whether this is a good test or not. But let me show you the graphs they gave me. So there it is. A graph that tells me how bad of a gamer I am. I have the statistical diagnosis. It's crazy. Here it is. I'll explain it in layman as much as I can. This is a lot easier. So, like I said, in the test, there are 4 blocks with different variability of how they flash letters on you. AKA stimulant. Here is the omission. Basically, I pressed like every letter when I was supposed to. I didn't lose focus except for these 2 blocks because it was getting slower. And I was a very good egg. However, commissions. I kept going A, Z, X. Fuck! I did that a lot first. And then once I understood what I was supposed to do, I was like, okay, I'll try to like actually pass this test. And then later, the test got slower. And then I went, fuck! I keep pressing space. It's too slow. Now I'm not like focusing, and I just want the letters to be gone. And then I did it again, but I did it even more because the test got really fast over here. I don't remember what this part of the test was like, but as you can see, the level of mistakes I made, my inability to differentiate targets, only got worse. It's really bad. It's kind of like when you're playing a game that you cannot disable friendly fire on. You try to shoot enemies, and then I happen to see a dude in a silhouette, and I shoot them, and I hear, "Ah, shit, Avi, that was me," and I go, "I'm sorry." That's literally what this test is. I can't differentiate targets. It's great. Okay, this is HRT. It is not that HRT. It is another type of HRT acronym. It's very unfortunate, but they're not the same thing. This means high response time. Basically, I answered really fast, and I was really wrong. That just means you have great reaction speed shooting the first thing that looks shootable. Literally, that's what it means, D-Man. It's really funny and very eloquently put in gamer terms. Thank you, D-Man. So, there it is. Avi's ability to discriminate non-targets X from targets were poor. Indicator of inattentiveness. I'm not paying attention to what's on the screen. I have a gun. That is my target. Noted, never be in a fire squad with Avi, basically. A omission is a failure to respond to target. I miss an average percentage of targets, which is fine. I miss about adult level targets. That's good. Commissions. Response given to non-targets are in very elevated range. A high level of commission errors combined with fast HRT is an indicator of impulsivity, which makes sense. HRT is the mean speed of correct responses for the whole administration. Yeah. Her score is atypically fast range. Variability, though, is a measure of response speed consistency throughout the entire administration in relation to her own overall HRT. Basically, this is how I score in average comparison to other people's HRT, high response time. It's about the same as everyone else's. However, compared to my own, like throughout the exam, I kept increasing the speed that I kept responding. So I kind of got like gamer rage and just sped ran it, which is not good. Just stay in her blind spot. True! Wait, that's actually really good, CSAT. I like that. Alright. Hold on, let me actually put the... Hold on, this is fun. I love explaining this. I hope you guys are enjoying this as much as I am, because, oh my goodness, I'm having so much fun. What was it? I genuinely like how pretty all these graphs are, and I like explaining and mansplaining. Okay, no, the wrong one. Is that it? Is that it? Oh shit, yeah, that's it. Okay, there is actually, okay. So, okay, I remember what I was supposed to do here. This is the end of the quiz. If you guys have really ouchy brain, don't worry. I said about all I needed to say. In fact, it kind of repeats itself throughout. What was I gonna say? All right. Now that we got over, like, the result of the test, what do you guys think? Let's give a moment for our brain to rest. Because I'm sure that was a lot of essaying I just did. What do you think? How does that make sense? Does it line up? Do you actually think Avi is very impulsive? Do you agree? Disagree? Do you think I'm actually very normal and this test should not be trusted? Teehee teehee. Wait, were we supposed to be paying attention to the screen? Yes, because I'm here. Your gaming skills may be abysmal, but you can do stock market analysis every week with this autism. No. Wrong one. No. That is the wrong mental illness. I don't think I would want to be even tested for autism, only because there's no drug for it. Yeah, no. Well, thinking back to your Apex days, things kind of line up. Really? What do you mean by that? I think you're a bug. Thank you, ladies. I will take that as the highest compliment. Avi, I arrived late. Can you please repeat everything you say? No. I will summarize it, though. My ADHD is not the fun type. It's the inattentive and impulsive type. I've seen people with ADHD be the most productive thing ever. And if they don't stop moving, they die. At least that's how they explain it to themselves, to other people. They're like, I have to be on my toes. I need to be doing a project every single week. If I don't do anything, if I sit still in a chair, I'm gonna spin in that chair, even if it's not a spinning chair. I'm gonna have to run. I'm gonna do something crazy if I don't do anything. I'm gonna get like depressed and stuff. That's how some people classify their that's a different kind of ADHD that I do not have. And that's like a generalizing. It's an umbrella term, ADHD. It stands for attention deficit and hyperactivity. They lean more towards the hyperactive. However, I got the sucky one. My ADHD can be classified as, wait, what just happened? I didn't pay attention. Oh, fuck, I forgot to file my taxes this year. I was too busy, taking a train to Los Angeles because I thought it'd be really exciting because I'm really bored. But also, I think, like, way too excitedly about everything. I'm a little tired now because I think too much thoughts in my head. So by the time I think about wanting to do it into physical actions, I really need to take a nap. And I'm like, ugh, I don't got that hyperactive. I got the inattentive one. And of course, everyone has varying levels of inattentive, hyperactive, and they can even have the lovely combination of both. Microsoft Excel is an e-sport. Technically, you're a gamer. Unironically, G-Man, I really do want to know more about Excel. I use it for, like, almost anything if I can. The only problem I have with Excel is you can't move the charts as easily as you can if it was, like, a Trello board. But I do love Excel. I will say I do love Excel. I need to use it more, but I do love it. Oh, we talking HD. My doctor says I got like 80 of them bitches. Hello, CRTVR. Thank you so much for coming in. Yeah, we just went through my score. I'm the ADHD of I watch 5 streams at the same time and can differentiate the voices of streamers to react to all of them. And you scare me for that, Kite, and you scare me so much. And I appreciate that. You scare me, but I respect you. I like try to look into whether I can like split audio into between like the left and right headphones because I want to be like that, but I need to pay attention to audio. I can't lurk. I'm a bad lurker. I have to text in the chat because my dopamine feel good. My dopamine don't feel good when I do homework. Dopamine feel good when anime girl read my text. Ooh, but not in a parasocial way. It could be anything really. Excel does so much more than most people know. I know, and it's so cool. Hello, Abby in chat. How goes the diagnosing? Welcome. I have the inattentive and impulsive one. Which I knew about the inattentive one. I had an idea I had the inattentive. Shut up. I watched 10 streams at once and I understand none of them. That is so real. Anyways, so yeah. Screw Excel. What? Really not you? What are you using instead? Or are you just too traumatized by having to use it during work and stuff? I don't have a job where I'm required to use Excel, so I love it. I hope everyone's doing good. Gotta go back to work though, so peace and love, peeps. Bye, CRTs. Nice to see you. Give me a real formula editor. Really? Is there one you prefer rather? I respect that opinion, honestly, not you. Damn, not you. I didn't know you liked that much. +2. I don't have the slides here. However, okay, so I did all the stream partially for me, but the real reason I wanted to do this stream was also because of some of you guys who might be doubting it yourselves. I am really lucky that I am in California, which means my insurance takes my psychiatrist and my moments of being recommended to take antidepressants, and then a higher dose of that antidepressant, and then finally being on the meds for ADHD, costed me $0, as well as the appointments for my psychiatrist. I know it might be very different for everyone else, and for that I am so sorry, and you have my biggest condolences. Hello, Raiders! Thank you so much for coming in. We are talking about my ADHD diagnosis. I am inattentive and impulsive, but I do definitely have it. Shout out to Nicolene. Thank you so much for the shout out. What were you yapping about? If I didn't have my browser open, I would totally have your stream open to see what you were doing because I'm nosy like that. I did it for you guys. I think sharing my experience of my neurodiverse journey could help a lot of you guys. I think it's if you're someone like me that is very bad at initiating anything, you might be like, oh, I don't know if I could do this. I don't know if I want to. I don't know how I feel about it. I have to remind myself every day, like, oh wait, I'm adult and I have $20. I could do what I want. And like I could do literally anything I want. So I used my free will to get a diagnosis. Hi, hope you're having a lovely stream. I am, thank you. Some Valo and ghost vids. Wait, ghost vids? Do you like ghost hunting and stuff? I wanna get into ghost hunting vids too. Or do you mean like general like SCP ghost vids? Let me know. Avi doesn't pay attention to us and hates us because her brain doesn't work. So it's okay. No, it's the opposite. I want to keep track of every single one of you. I'm sorry, I'm burping a lot. I didn't eat this morning and the meds are kicking me in the ass. Avi doesn't play. Hold on. I already read that. I may or may not have ADHD, but the might not point is that my brain might be bingled because of my illnesses and meds, and I remember basically nothing from my childhood school years. No, me neither. I always thought it was really, really silly when I went to my therapist about my problems with like my bad Riz and Baldur's Gate 3, and she was like, I actually want to get really interested in how you deal with social dynamics. What was your childhood like? And I was like, I don't really remember my childhood. I know I had a friend once. She was a little bit mean and a little bossy, but she was my friend, and I don't remember anything. I can't really link my trauma to anything because I don't think I have this inattentiveness because of trauma. I think I've always been like this. And also, I don't remember. And it's listen, that's the kind of energy that therapists that practice CBT hate. You gave them nothing to work with if you're like, I don't know my childhood. And I know this, and I'm sorry to my therapist I saw, but she was able to detect I was neurodivergent, but she couldn't help me further than that. And was just like, I see. No, not cock ball torture. Although having no cocks and no balls is also does not help my CBT person, I guess. Sorry, trying to make that joke go smoothly. It did not go smoothly. I can't remember any of my childhood. And you know what? Even if you did, like, okay, it's really weird because test for ADHD is administered very differently. If, like, at a certain age, and maybe in some practitioners, they don't want to give you, like, the drugs, because if you want stimulant drugs, well, that's bad. And not only are there low supplies of it, but you could abuse it, and that's bad. We don't want that. So some might have, like, way stricter guidelines. I know a friend had to take 3 different tests. I only had to take 1. And even then they give me enough information to be like, yeah, I already knew this, but thank you I actually thought the data was really interesting. Thank you for telling me what I know, but in scientific terms and with a provable mathematical way. But, like, in some places, they ask your family members and, like, any close relatives. And sometimes your close relatives and family members don't believe in mental illnesses. You just need to fucking put boots on your strap and deal with life. So they might give, like, the person doing the assessments, like, really bad answers. Like, no, they were never like this. Besides, this is normal behavior. Especially if the parent might be the reason why you have this genetic, hereditary gene, hereditary trait. I'm here now. Can you redo the last 2 hours? David, what the hell? Okay, I'll summarize it up for you because I know you would be really interested. Can't I? Okay, for you, Damon, I will gladly, like, fucking photo screen my test, which has way more data. And some things I don't understand. This is what I'm sharing that I was able to understand. Overview. Inattentive, impulsive. I'm a really bad gamer. Data. No, what do you mean, data? This is actual data in the test. Look, here, I have to use words like variability and where is it? I lost it. And do you know what the fuck? Do you know how hard it was to explain to Twitch chat perseverations? I can finally say the word now. Watch the VOD, nerds. It's not in quotes. It's emphasis. I'm gonna get ADHD if we do a rerun. I'll just have the summary in, like, somewhere. Hold on. Maybe I'll just have it in the background. How do I... What are they talking about? Yeah. I'm very lucky to have, like, a very streamlined diagnosis plus getting meds. Some places in America, or even if you're outside of America too, might not have it easier and quote unquote faster. Mine is probably the fastest. I've had it for, like, I had to deal with things for, like, half a year, and I got meds now. I wish I could pull up a slideshow of me with talking about my meds, but I keep forgetting what it's called. Also, I went to sleep. Browser history. Don't worry about it, bro. What did it actually? Sanders response style. T-score, CBT3, Connor. No, it was just what I looked up. Also, the test, if you want to look it up, is Connor CBT3. How many meds did you get put on? Every single one of them. I'm on the highest dose of Adderall, baby. Just kidding. Let me remember what it's called. Ritalin. CBT3. CBT so good it got a trilogy. Hello, Ryuki. Oh my god. Hello, Ryuki. Thank you. We're getting a lot of rates. I'm so happy. I'm so happy that you see the title ADHD and you're like, hell yeah, brother. I'm getting in. I'm getting in on this shit. Thank you. Where are you playing? Yakuza Kiwami. I hope you enjoyed it. Also, I'm gonna have you in a Windows in my tab because I wanna check you out after stream. I hope you don't mind. Smiles. So if you see yourself flash in the browser by accident, yeah. Great line to rate in on. Yeah. We love CBT. Oh wait, hold on. Damon, it's like the long form of Ritalin. Extended release, but I forgot what it's called. There's like a better name for it. Ritalin extended release. I'm shy. Really, you're shy? Well, maybe you can fix your shyness by some exposure therapy. Bam! I'm not funny enough to flash it up on screen right now. I have like 20 tabs open. So all the drugs, it's called a methylphenidate. Close to. Yeah, methylphenidate is what it's called. There's a shorter name for it. Concerta. There you go. Meth? Yeah, I know, right? I'm legally taking meth. Look at this. Haha. There it is. What is this medication? Ooh, oh god, hold on. Let me make the screen like way not that bright. I'm so sorry, my Euro bros. There you go. I got lisdexamfetamine. You're telling me you're on feta? I know it's not. I know the word is fent. I wanted to be silly. Anyways, let me see. So what is this medication? It treats ADHD and also narcolepsy, which is interesting. That's Greek cheese all day. Hell yeah. Meth fent. Yeah. Feta cheese. You can't put down the cup. Wait, send that shit my way for real. Honestly, I think the most confusing part of all of this is being like, well, if I have ADHD, why am I so tired physically? Why is it every time I end a stream, my ass goes honk shoo like 30 seconds after? Depression. It could be depression. For me, I knew it was not. I knew I was always like this. In middle school, I can summarize my whole like childhood after school being like, wait, you guys actually hang out? I have to go home and sleep. It's that bad. You only sleep you're so tired because you don't sleep good. You only sleep 4 hours a day. But that's the thing, right? Like with my brain, and it's like a very common occurrence with folks like me, where we've been asking this question a lot, and it basically goes down to, well, you can't go to sleep, right? Because you have too much in your brain, so you kind of stay up. It's like that 3 a.m. feeling of wanting to change your life, but I have that shit at like 7 p.m. and then 8 p.m. and then 9 p.m. And this was before technology. Like, I was addicted to my iPad, but I didn't go to bed with it for some reason. I was like, okay, I got bored of my iPad. I'm gonna go touch grass. Or like, I got school and stuff. What was I gonna go with this? Yeah. I don't know the exact video, like the exact science. I watched the video of it, but it's basically, I stay up too late because my brain physically could not go to sleep. Have you ever had a child, like, or sorry, a sleepover, where your friend is just like, hey, I have a question. Why does this thing happen? Hey, I have another question. What about this thing? Hey, do you ever wonder about that? What about this thing? I don't know. I need to ask someone about this. Mom, can you answer this? You can't? Go to sleep? But I don't want to go to sleep. I'm really curious about this thing. I'm tired, but I need to have an answer. I gotta do it. And then, like, I didn't go to sleep. Speaking of sleep, I should probably go lie in bed to browse my phone for 3 hours. I hope you have a good time on your TikTok or Instagram Reels or YouTube Shorts. I was that child. Haven't had a sleepover since elementary school. Yeah, but even if you haven't had a sleepover, do you have like siblings that are kind of like that? I say sleepover to be inclusive to the lamos that are single childs. Single children? Single adults, am I right? Just kidding. Twin size bed sleeper. Sorry. Anyways, I say this like I'm not. I have a goddamn loft bed. There is no hope for me. Your brain might not be resting properly, even if you think you are sleeping. It is so weird how, like, very crazy, specific, complex the brain is. I was that kid until I just stopped talking to people so much. The talking thing, yeah, because, like if you ask way too many questions, people get annoyed. My response in order to not annoy people is to be mean to myself. And then as I, like, realize that other people have symptoms that I have, I would get, like, annoyed at them. And then I became mean internally. So, like, for example, if I wanted to, like, ask a teacher a question, this is, like, a very non-example, but, like, a dumb question, I think to myself, well, I don't really want to ask the teacher in the middle of class for a dumb question. And then I hear a kid asking the exact same question, and I don't think, wow, thank you for saving me of a social interaction and answering something I was wondering myself. It's, I can't believe they would ask the damn question. How did they not know this? Wow, I cannot believe that. Okay, I think another example would be like, I really want to move around in my chair, but that would make me, like, seem really, like, immature. I want to stand. I really want to stand, but I can't. I want to move around because I'm going to go to sleep, but I can't. But because, like, I saw a kid, his name is, like, Daryl or something, and he, like, kept kicking his feet, and it's really annoying to me, even though I want to kick my feet. Also, this kid is, like, clicking their pen. I want to click my pen, too, but it's loud and disruptive to the class. Oh, my God. That kid's such an asshole, not being considerate of others, like me, who isn't annoyed at that, by the way. I just was, like, a hall monitor. I was, like, a little police officer. You CBT'd yourself into depression. Yeah, that's what I really think, like, looking back. I, like, a lot of things does correlate with depression, too. But I don't think I have depression. I just think I have ADHD mindset, and I had really bad coping mechanisms because I was a baby, and I'm not a PhD licensed professional. And then it gave me the sadness, which I think everyone gets the sadness, like, in, like, teenage years, but, like, differently. Avi, that's a bad way to think about yourself. I do the same thing. Look at Avi thinking this negative thoughts. Why would you do that? You shouldn't think about that to other people, I say. Never stop talking to people. Bye, ladies. Have a good day. Guess I'm a label. No, you guys are so awesome. Yeah, I had a cop inside my brain because, like, I wanted to be a really good kid. I was really smart. Everyone kept telling me I was smart. I was in an exclusive club where we read a book, a smart kid book. We read in 5th grade level when I was actually a 3rd grader. So I was like, I must be superior to everyone, which is really bad. Check in the next scenario. Did the ADHD cause anxiety, or did the anxiety cause the ADHD? Yeah, it doesn't help that I don't remember my childhood. I remember specific things, but not like a correlated event, like trends. Not enough to... I have specific memories, but not enough memories to see a trend happening. So, like, I don't remember anything about, like, my entirety of my elementary school age. However, I do remember being a cop in my head. And, like, other moments, too. Which doesn't help therapists. What else? I was talking about the sleep thing. I would like to think that... Not I would like to think, sorry. I definitely did have, disciplinary issues when I was a kid. One time, in my head, we had to do... Because I'm in California, we all have to do something called a mission project. California has, like, about a couple of missions from the, Spanish conquistadores. I don't know if I said that right. And I remember it was like a very elaborate project, and it's like a DIY thing. I always had trouble telling my mom, hey mom, there's a project due tomorrow. Can I get glue? I know it's like, I have no concept of time and I don't know that it's like 10 p.m. right now, but I really need glue. I was that kid to my mom. But one day I was just like, I don't really want to annoy my mother again. She was really mad at me last time. What if I just don't do it? And then I delayed it. Like, and I've never done anything like this. This is my traumatic moment. This is my like aha moment. This is like, yeah, I definitely had ADHD. I just didn't have motivation to go through asking my mom anything. So I was just like, I'm not gonna do it. I don't want to. It's not that I don't want to do it. I can't bring myself to ask my mom to do it. And then like my teacher saw that I wasn't doing it, even though I've done every single work since then. And she stepped me outside, being like, Avi, why didn't you do this project? This is like a really hardworking project you have to do on. And in my head, I was just like, I'm being disciplined. I am going to cry really loudly. And not answer. I mean, I cry anyways. But I was just like, I don't know. I just didn't do it. I couldn't bring myself to do it. Ooh, man, I remember the little cough in my head. Motherfucker was very alive and angry in basic training at AIT. I like calling it a cough in your head, because, like, when you start calling, like, the voice telling you not to do things a cough, it is like, alright, what are you, a cop? I have free will, motherfucker. And then that's how I've been trying to battle against this, really bad coping mechanism. Avi, please stop calling me out so specifically. Yeah, I've had moments like that repeatedly throughout elementary school, middle school, and high school. No one held me accountable. In middle school, oh god, this is a little bit too much trauma dumping. In middle school, ever since elementary school, I've always had honors classes. However, in 7th grade, I just couldn't bring myself to do anything anymore. And in the 2nd semester of that year, I was dropped to a 7th grade English class, not 7th grade honors class, and I had like a mental breakdown. I was just like, I'm not supposed to be here. I'm not stupid. I'm smart. I just couldn't do it. I don't know why I couldn't do it, but I couldn't do it. And yeah, that was sad. And that kept happening like throughout, but like in 7th grade. And then I put good grades again. So then I applied to 8th grade, because you can apply yourself to whatever classes you want. They can't really stop you. I mean, if you have like a D in class and then you try to do like honors in 8th grade, obviously they're not going to let you in. But I had a history of having honors classes. I just had a really rough semester.
Dumb.
Oh, that's okay. Dr. Darko, thank you so much for subscribing for 33 months. Or 40 for 3 months. Thank you. What do you mean Twitch made you look dumb? What did you say? Were you dumb? Hello, fellow ADHD haver. It is I, one of your longest subs. Oh, I see what you mean. It is your longest sub and a fellow ADHD haver. Do you also have rejection sensitivity dysphoria? Absolutely. It is a very new concept, and I could do a whole different stream talking about like different ADHD stuff. I can have weekly streams about this if I want to. I can like straight up, if I want to, I can have like a weekly, hey, this is what ADHD research is up to, because this genuinely fascinates me. Just this entire like field. However, I had to do schoolwork. What is that? You overreact to rejection. Podcast era has started. It's not gonna be podcast era. I wouldn't want to do like anything without visuals. I'd want to at least have slides with like, also, going back to like being bad academically, let me just say, I love presentations and data. And so when I can combine them into slides, I'm into like a really nerdy slide, I'm happy. My favorite thing about presentations is when you go, oh, this shit only has 3 bullets. We're gonna go to the next slide loop. Nope, my ass is gonna make this into cue cards for me to lecture you for 20 minutes in one single slide. And I think that is like my greatest strength of my ADHD. I use this as cue cards to activate something in my head. And you might be thinking like, okay, Avi, whatever. No, when I was in high school, I see people paste like this entire thing with longer sentences. Like they gotta go to like fucking 12, like a fucking 10 10 font slide, and then they would read things on the board like a failure to respond to targets. She missed an average percentage of and that would piss me off so bad in school. I'd be like, bros, you don't need to write that much on the screen in order to do a presentation. Just write this and then bounce off of what that reminds you of. Why does everyone have such essaying in a presentation slides? Don't you know presentation slides are brief? This is why I like presentations. Not even 10 slides. Do I need 10 slides, not you? I already showed you what it told me. It said inattentive, impulsive, and attention. I would have put more slides, but I was sleepy. The meds ended. What was I gonna say? I love slides for the fact I could put as little words as I can on screen because I'm the yapper. I am the yap champion. We're sticking to this one screen for a while, and I love it. I love it so much. I do this better than essays. I did a 20 plus last Thursday. Really? That sucks, dude. Honestly, like, doing slides for fun is, like, really cool. I love slides. But doing it for, like, work, I've never had to do it for work. I'm so sorry that happened. Okay, basically, it's easier for me to do slides and think on the seat of my pants than it is for me to sit down and have 20 tabs open to write a 500-word paragraph. Yeah, so that's why I think I'm a really good live streamer. Because I like this. I like yapping. I don't like scripts. I don't like scripts. Just give me a bare bones and I will go off. I will go off on random shit you didn't think would connect, but it does. Slides just help me organize my mind, to be honest. Yeah, there's two things I love. It's slides and Excel sheets. It's really nice to see that you want to learn more and are genuinely curious. I definitely had some preconceptions about ADHD. I posted some misinfo on stream and got clowned hard as I should have. Plus, you present info in such an engaging way. Thank you, KJ. Honestly, I want to get better at slides and like presentation-esque stuff. Because I definitely could have done the slide better. I could have had like more slides about like what I talked about, like the medication I'm taking. I didn't even like talk about this one. I could have done another slide about the medication I took before, the Wellbutrin, because maybe someone's on Wellbutrin and they can talk like see like a text-based stuff about my experience, and maybe they'll like ask their psychiatrist about it. But I didn't. So those are things I could have improved on next time. But that's like on me. The only thing that I want to improve on with like my stuff, with my impulsivity and inattentiveness, I'm able to think on the fly. However, I need preparation. So that's gonna be the bread to my butter. I'll be trying to go for the high score. I don't always think like it, but when I'm doing slides, presentation streams, and like I know I could do something better, I get so mad. With preparation, I'm like, if I had like 1 hour more, I could have done better. But I'm trying to make it so I go, well, I worked on it at least the day before, so I did the best I could, instead of, damn it, why doesn't this thing that I worked for 40 minutes right before stream started broke? Which is why I like this presentation, because I'm like, I worked on this yesterday. I worked on it all night yesterday. And I said most of what I want to say, and if I didn't, that's okay. I have Google to just show up like the medication I'm taking. Honestly, there's not a lot to talk about my meth tablets, Concerta, because they don't really say anything for this kind of stuff. With Wellbutrin, they're like, it's an antidepressant. It will lift up your mood. It might even help you with your sex life, and it will be able to do this and that and that. It's also an off label for ADHD. However, with Concerta, it's like, this is the long form of Ritalin. It will improve focus and reduce impulsive behavior. It may also be used to treat narcolepsy. It works to promote wakefulness. However, it may also increase anxiety or panic attacks, circulation problems, difficulty Difficulty swallowing. Oh, sorry. You need to know this before if you have any of these conditions. Anxiety, circulation problems, difficulty swallowing, this thing, that 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 thing, this thing, and that thing, and that. Breastfeeding. It has all that. It has mostly disclaimers. It goes, don't take it if you have these things, or be forewarned of this before you take this. Do not crush or chew the tablet. Take it with food. Do it at regular intervals. Do not take more than directed. If you take it more than twice a day, try to take it at least 8 hours before bedtime. And hold on. Do not take it if you're interacting with these medications. And hold on. And then there was more stuff. Here are the side effects you have. So I feel like with my meds, there's not a lot to talk about. In fact, it's quite the opposite. There's more side effects I can talk about than the helpfulness it does, because it varies from person to person. Right now, on day 2 of taking my meds, I notice I do have a very focused on tension, way better than I had before. The voices are definitely a lot quieter, way quieter, but they're still there, but not as annoying. And I managed to get a lot done getting ready for debut than I have the entirety of like 2 months doing it raw dog.
100 bits.
Thank you so much for the 100 bits,
You
Mara!
don't even need a prescription for this. Just gotta find that one guy you remember from high school who hung out at parties long after graduating. He'll sell you some Pride 100.
Yeah, you could take that too. But also, if you go to the hospital and you end up not realizing you shouldn't take it because you have like a history of liver disease. Oh fuck, a history of liver disease. Then that's on your friend, bro. Glad to hear. Yeah. But that's my experience having it for day 2. Maybe it'll be different having it for day 50. Maybe it won't work on day 70. Maybe that's when I need to take it for 2 times a day. Who knows? It affects me. It will affect me in different ways throughout my lifestyle. That's why there isn't a lot that it says it can help you with. Only what it may be treated for. Twitch staff legally. This is a joke. Yeah, Twitch staff, please. We do not want you to take on the street medications. Please go through a pharmacist and have that pharmacist go through a psychiatrist to see if it's for you. So there are a lot of side effects I had to make sure I view as well. I definitely feel heart rhythm changes. Yesterday, I thought I was going to get a heart attack in the middle of stream and in the middle of talking to Becco and Pudding, because I got a little too excited. I probably have blood pressure increase, so I definitely need to make sure I have food. I do feel more monotone, but maybe that's me being more aware of how monotone I already am. So I would rather say it didn't change my mood. It just made me have more self-awareness of the thing that I already am, which is very monotone. I have a lot of self-denial in my silly little brain. So yesterday I was just like, why do I feel okay? And then I was like, wait, I feel like this all the time. I'm just aware of it now. So when will the AVI lizard art be complete? I'm not taking Wellbutrin. That was what gave me scales. Please do not take medication randomly unless prescribed by a medical professional who has access to information like medical history. Yeah, exactly. Speaking of food, did you eat yet? I ate a chocolate croissant. Recreational use is at our own discretion. What else can it do? Sorry, guys. Is it okay if I talk about if I have painful pee-pees? Just kidding. I'm so sorry. I'm actually like 5. I could have painful fingers. I could... Yesterday, I did feel a little bit funny in my cheek. But I think it's because I slept really bad yesterday. So I'll keep watching for this, because I did feel a weird funny feeling in my cheek. Anyways, but here's ones that don't require medical attention but are definitely like worrisome. If you develop more anxiety from this meds, I had a little bit of blurry vision. I did have a headache. Loss of appetite. I'm very much hungry, so this doesn't apply to me. Trouble sleeping. The meds wore off, and I think my raw dogged brain is the reason I have trouble sleeping than the medication, because I took it really early. I took it at 8. But that's something I need to write in my journal about, for sure. I need to keep track of my journal to see how I'm reacting to things for my doctor. So yeah, that's the information on my medication that I can tell you for now. We're only on day 2. I hope this has been very helpful. What time is it? 3? Oh fuck, this is just about as late as like yesterday's stream too. I mean, I did start at 12, so I am glad to talk about this, honestly. Like, I am very open about like my previous experience being mentally ill. Are we ending? Yawning. Yeah, we'll be ending soon. I yapped enough about what I wanted to do publicly. I will gladly answer any questions you guys have, and if it's okay for me to ask any of you guys like questions about your experience, I'd really love to have an open dialogue about it in my Discord, in my Twitter, in possible. I don't know if I'm comfortable for it to be a YouTube video where I'm gonna have it be permanently known as the mentally ill ADHD VTuber, but then again, now that I say that out loud, that's like, it doesn't narrow it down. Twitch streamers already have a reputation of, most likely, if you're a Twitch streamer, the attention, the stimulation that it gives you is really good if you have ADHD. Most ADHDers thrive on Twitch streams. However, not all Twitch streamers have ADHD. It's like a square and rectangle thing. It's very common, though, for people in this industry to have that kind of mental illness because we thrive. Do you have any idea how little that narrows it down? Yeah, I realized how silly I was when I said it out loud. It's nice to hear you worry about your mental health. Thank you. It's less worrying and more like, wow, I am glad that I have an answer. And with that being said, I'll leave it on this final note for you guys, because maybe some of you guys, unlike me, are very normal and can function really normally and are like so okay and never had like mental illness thoughts that are bad enough to go through a situation. And for that, I'm like very jealous of you, and I wish I could be normal like you. And yeah. And like, some people will never know what that's like. Or maybe you have a different mental illness, but it's not like something that's but you have better coping mechanism. Maybe you don't know what it's like to have ADHD at all. Maybe your head is very clear and you're like, I am able to brush my teeth every day. I'm a regular chatter, and I know when to brush my teeth 2 times a day. I know to take a shower every day when I need to. I remember to put my laundry from the washer to the dryer. Or even, it's really also hard to talk about ADHD because it's so, how do I say this? It's like what my charts show. There are like certain things that, how do I say this? Your T-scores, how do I say this? Everyone like presses spacebar on X sometimes. It's only when we see patterns of you pressing X again and again and again and again that is a level of concern. So some people are out there living their life like having really good coping mechanisms and never knowing that they have ADHD because they have like their own way to make up for it. Don't call me out like that, Avi. And that's okay. That's okay. I'm happy. Wait, which part? I try not to trigger my voices, and you know what? I hope your mechanisms are gonna keep working well. I'm putting this really long disclaimer because some people do feel a little bit worried about like someone like me going through a diagnosis. Out of genuine concern, because it's like, okay, Avi, you have this. Are you gonna use it as an excuse for this, and this? And this is a little bit tougher to talk about, but I will talk about it because it's also interesting to me. No, I don't think it's an excuse for all the things I've done. I have a lot of very missed messages I've never replied to back. I love my friends, but I'm horrible at remembering to keep touch with them. I love them, but they don't feel the love that I have for them back because they know with actions more than words, which is like everyone. I see that. I have missed so many appointments and friend dates because I was ill prepared. But this is not an excuse. I will not use this as an excuse. In fact, it's if you have ADHD and like I was recommended an advice where it's like, if you are talking to someone who doesn't know about your condition and you feel comfortable talking about this, say this after a while of like a mistake you made. So, because people don't really like when you bring it up your ADHD to them for the first time when like you just did the incident. You can bring it up at a better time. For example, if I was late to my work, I can't just all of a sudden to my like boss be like, I have ADHD, sorry. Because then, like, the person who's been waiting to take their break since 6 a.m. will be very mad and be like, that's not an excuse. You're an adult now. No. It's better if, like, after that, you say, I'm sorry. I'm going to make up for it again. I'll have an alarm. I'll have an alarm earlier in order for me to make it to this job. And then later down the line, if you're comfortable with the person, to be like, hey, by the way, I, like, way down the line. Be like, hey, by the way, I've been trying to cope with this, but I'd like you to know I have ADHD. That would explain the behavior I did a while ago, but I am definitely trying to make up for it. And then they'll be more understanding to listen. Because, like, saying it in the moment, it's going to be people's immediate jerk reaction. Knee-jerk reaction. We don't want to trigger that. It's like coping with crossword puzzles. Still, all these journeys are so personal. Yeah! So you're gonna become an asshole now? Yeah! There's nothing to hold me accountable now! Sorry, guys. I will refuse to change. I have the diagnosis, and now I got an easy way out. I got the Monopoly get out of jail free card. Yeah. You have ADHD? Are you sure you're not just lazy or need to wake up earlier? ADHD accommodations are just not taken seriously. It's... Unfortunately, we're not in this society where we can do accommodations for, like, anything at all. All accommodations, people like listen. Okay, to put it in perspective, the Accommodation for Disability Act was only recently put into place in 1970s because of about 1970s, maybe even younger, maybe in the 2000s. Only because of one woman. One woman decided to step up for everyone and be like, hey, maybe we should have wheelchair ramps in every building. People with disabilities that can't walk need to go into public offices as well. They need to get to the DMV somehow. And it only took recently that things like the ADA guidelines are enforced. And honestly, they get to get away whenever they want. What was I going to say? So it sucks that this world isn't accommodating to any disability, mental or physical. But where was I getting with this? I was going to a point with this. What triggered me? Accommodations. But because of that, we're gonna have to be the ones to make up for it on our end, which is unfortunate. But luckily, we're not alone in having ADHD, so it just takes one result of, hello, Redditors! How do I get to places on time better? How do I learn to drive better? Because I can't focus when I drive. And I have, like, very bad impulsive thoughts. And that's been really nice and helpful. Don't tell that out loud or the orange man is going to take it. Anyways, back to what I was saying. It was 1990. Yeah, so my mom was born before the ADA Act. Before ADA was first established. And maybe some of you in chat are even older than ADA. Obvious ADHD is really showing. I had a point and then I lost it. I lost it so hard. I'm so mad. I was gonna get a point to it. Yeah, so so even though I'm in California, I'm scared to ask for accommodations now that I have an official diagnosis. Because, like, the teacher can be like, oh, you need an extended deadline? I don't really want to grade your stuff after Friday, so I'm not gonna do it. And you know what? That's fair. Teachers aren't paid. But, like, work stuff can also do that too. They could just not accommodate. So we just have to stick through it. Like what we've had to stick through with most things socially. Forgot to wash my hands after restroom. ADHD did it. Honest to God, I've been like in a panic making sure I flushed the toilet. I know I did at some point, but the memory is so brief, the interaction is so habitual that I wouldn't be surprised if like one day I forgot to flush. I'm scared, so I double check. I triple check each time. Triple check each time. First time joiner. Glad I came into a discussion about diet math. Yeah, I was actually wait. Yeah. That's another point I wanted to make. Thank you for reminding me of my math I have to take. I already took it at like 8 a.m. I don't need to take it twice. Thank you for reminding me of my math discussion. Current studies, and this is gonna be really unfortunate if you don't have access to medication. But current study shows that medication for ADHD is comparable to being a diabetic taking insulin. It is the best modern treatment for ADHD symptoms that you can take right now. And which is like interesting and unfortunate. But there is no shame that you should have if you need to take meds, maybe even for life. Because as someone who has tried to raw dog college without accommodations, I am doing very badly, and I don't want to do badly anymore. I understand why I failed 4 car driving exams. So whether the medication will fix me, quote unquote fix me, I have very high hopes because the way I see it, the benefits of at least trying to get on medication and maybe experiencing the placebo for like 2 weeks is better than the risks I have right now of my ADHD life, where I am very scared to run a vehicle in a society where I have to drive and like shame myself for not focus, like shame myself for, or get angry at myself for not doing a task I know I should be doing and I need to do and I want to do but can't do. So yeah, I'm excited to take my medication journey. There's no shame if you need meds. And I feel very sad too because there's people who have been diagnosed with it younger than I am, who are way younger, like when they were a child and have had bad experiences. I can't say for sure, like, you need to get on meds again, bro. Trust me, you just need a different strain. I sound like an asshole saying that. But there's definitely probably more options now than back then. And there's no shame if you want to try it again. Now that you have like control over your diet, over your lifestyle, daily habits. Well, if you can, of course. If you have access to it, of course. Yeah. And that's kind of like where my preaching ends. Where I was going with this. Yeah, so that's where I'm at in my life, in my journey. Medications, I have been told, are the best effective treatment possible. But if it doesn't work for me, then that's okay too. I will just need to cope harder. But I know I've been coping the hardest I can. So I know I'm gonna need the meds. Let me see. I tried accommodations for college assignments, but having extra time didn't help much because I procrastinated a lot during my first year of college. Yeah, D-Man, I think we've had discussions like that before, D-Man, like talking. I don't know, would you say you're taking medication right now, or what was I gonna say? Have you taken medication before, or have you suspected of having ADHD? Or, sorry, tell me more about your client case so I can ask questions to follow up better, please. If not, that's fine too. I'm sorry that the accommodations didn't work for you. I hope you can find a better way. And that's also the thing, that's why I'm scared to ask for extended deadlines, because I don't know if on the meds that'll still help. ER, executive, wait, hold on. ER is so hard to get right now too, which sucks ass, but hell yeah, this stuff is like a life changer. Yeah, that's also the problem with like ADHD meds, is that the supply is a little bit rough. In fact, I was recommended Concerta because, and I quote, my doctor went, I am going to recommend you the tablets that are more accessible because Vyvanse is having an issue with supply. Adderall is having an issue with supply. I don't want to risk giving you something that will help you and then having it be short circuited, like because of a dry season, basically. So I'm on Concerta starting out. Also, there's a term I learned. It's called treatment naive, which means I've never taken these drugs, so we're just experimenting, which I think is really cute. I'm treatment naive. What does this drug do? I don't know, but we're gonna find out. Okay, 15 minutes I'll give myself, and then I'll end the stream. Meds are not the same as drugs. Exactly. So this is partially just like a nice pep talk of if you feel shame that you need to take like medication probably for the rest of your life, then that's fine. That's okay. It's helping you, so you should take it. If you are someone that's like scared about what meds will do to you, it's okay if you have a bad experience too. There's a lot of options, and if you can afford it, then you should. You totally should. If someone tries to shame you for being someone on drugs because of their stigma against it, fuck it. They don't live in your brain. You know what's best for you. It's hard sometimes for me as a young adult to switch from having the cop in my head telling me you shouldn't do this to being like, I am an adult that is capable of making my decisions and knowing what is right for me, despite what my family and or close friends say otherwise. They don't live in my body. I have to live with myself. This is what I am going to do. Yeah. Brain chemicals is just as important as A1C. Yeah, exactly. It's no different from when you're like, would you want someone that is diabetic to say, no, I don't want to take insulin because it's not natural. My body should be doing this anyway, should be producing that chemical anyways. There's just something wrong with me and I will fix it by myself. No, that's messed up. Someone's like, bro, they're steady saying that you're gonna lose your leg if you don't take the insulin. Take the damn insulin. It's kind of like that with my ADHD. I need a car permit. I need a license. Please, I need to submit this exam. Take the damn meds, Avi. Muscle training can also help with ADHD. Yes! Studies show that it's like exercise helps with insulin issues with diabetics. It's not the best solution, but it does have some results. Yes, if you are someone that can't have access to medications, whether it's because insurance doesn't help pay for it and you can't afford it out of pocket, there is going to be a lot of other resources for people who can't take it, which society, problems that I can't say with a twist of the wand. But exercise, unfortunately, is going to be the best second solution to helping you if you can't afford meds. Start lifting those weights. I'm going to try to lift weights, honestly, just because I've been meaning to. Are you thinking of getting on this, or did you just start? This is day 2. Thank you for asking, Cyan. Asking for a refund. Show them diagnosis. Does not hurt to ask. LMAO, example present. One I took made me hallucinate spiders were gonna kill me. It was Adderall or some branch of it when I was 7. That's crazy. I actually did hear about that being a symptom for some of the drugs. Like, you can straight up hallucinate it. Adderall, I think, does do that, like, for some people. And I'm so sorry that happens. Talk to your psychiatrist now that you're an adult, being like, hey, I took a medicine when I was young. Can you look in my records to see what it was? Unless that's self-reported, then that sucks. And is there more medication that I can take otherwise? Because, like, medicine has, like, probably advanced since when you were young, which I think is fascinating. No, I have Asperger's. I was probably just bad at first because I suck at English essays. I do not know much about Asperger's. I want to look into that, too. As someone that grew up on Tumblr on, like, a very political, like side of Tumblr that is very open to, like, gender, sexuality, mental illnesses, I'm very, like, fascinated by it because that's what I saw a lot growing up and I wanted to learn more. Like things like bipolar, ADHD, being transgender, being gay. Well, now I got a lot of hands-on experience being gay, if you know what I'm saying. No, I don't. Shut up, Bobby. Sorry. Don't shut up. I know. +2. Cap! Well, I looked at a woman's once and I thought about asking her out and then I got scared and then I left. We'd like to hear you, yeah. Thank you. Anyway, sorry. What was I saying? I don't think I've ever looked into Asperger's. I'm interested. I know there was a Arthur episode about that. Oh, that's also what I love that about too, dude. I've been exposed to so many media that's just like, be yourself. Be nice and kind to each other. And that's influenced me to be like, I want to be nice and kind to each other. Let me look into what you got so I can understand your condition and possibly like talk about it because it's so interesting. Different people have different experience and yeah. Ooh, I was on methylphenidate as a kid. It stopped working around the time I turned 17. No, that's unfortunate. Yeah, sometimes as well you can gain a tolerance to it. It's very important too to take breaks, which is like, I don't know whether you were told to take breaks or not, and if you did it or not. I'm planning to take breaks of my medication during the weekend. Because I am a small anime woman with a frail body, these are working very strongly. So I want to stay on just the current dose I'm on. No shame if I need to get it higher. I would just like for it to not be gaining tolerance. Another thing. So that's also an important thing to note too. I'll take breaks on my meds. That's what I'm planning to do. And we'll see where it takes me. I don't know if you were told that, Meow. I don't know why I read your name as Mara, Meow. I'm so sorry. You're both green. You can live your life with an anchor, but you have to know you can make the anchor lighter. Exactly! Exactly, Scepter. Right now, I'm in the phase of my journey where I'm like, oh, I could have had this so much sooner. I could have graduated college by now. But that's okay. And that's okay. I'm a little bit sad for past me. But bro, I graduated in the pandemic. It was so over for me before I even got started. But that's my thing. So I was on the I need to do this myself. I can fix my brain chemistry for so long in my late teens, early 20s. My brother in Christ, take the help. It will make life so much better. Exactly. Yeah, sometimes you don't need to grind it out, bro. Look behind you. You're doing this to yourself. You can make things easier. Get the help. It's okay to get help. It's so much swag if you get help. At least try it. Come on, bro. You're scared of some drugs. What the fuck? Nah, I'd win. Yeah, you totally will win, Damon. Sorry, what are you on again? What's your fucking dose again? You're probably taking something stronger than I am. Heck, just kidding. Oh, what was I saying? Nah, I'm on Ritalin now. It's fantastic. Ooh, I went for the double dose. Sorry. I went for the extended release of the dose of Ritalin, which is Concerta, because I'm like, okay, if I can, I know I'm tiny. Caffeine kills me. Caffeine works too well on me. So therefore, I will take the extended release, which is quote unquote less effective, but is long lasting, but is in smaller doses rather than going on Ritalin, which on antidepressants, I have a lot of leftovers because I forget to take it twice a day, because who knew that the silly little inattentive child would forget to take meds. So, and I know that I need to be attentive. I'm at the point in my life where I need to give my all for 12 hours and take 8-hour naps. So I can't afford to miss like a dose of my meds, or to remember to take a dose of my meds in the middle of the day. I don't know where I'm gonna be in the middle of the day. I'm gonna take the extended release. Adderall psychosis, I believe. That's crazy. Tell us a story when your bitch didn't run away. I mean, can you really call it hands-on? You're right. I know I'm bitchless. I looked at a woman once. Honestly, that's all it takes. Avi, that's so real. I'm the same. Even when she was clearly flirting with me. Dude, that's nothing worse than being told by a girl, I used to have a crush on you once, but you were too dense. And I was like, huh? Couldn't get bitches in game. I only remember Asperger's from the one South Park episode where Cartman was shoving burgers up his ass and selling them. I watched that episode too before I saw the Arthur episode. Actually, no. I was so glad I was on Tumblr and at least saw the word Asperger. No. I did see the Arthur episode before it. Yeah. I saw the Arthur episode before I watched the freaking South Park episode of it when I was like the same age, 12. I'm glad I watched the nicer explanation of it than South Park. I do like South Park. I rewatched an episode of it. I enjoy it. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm sorry. I have a liberal style, all right? I'm diagnosed with it. Where is it? I'm sorry I'm like this. I told you my opinions are bad. I mean, you already knew that. Hold on. Where is it? Diagnosed liberal style. Sorry. I think that's so funny. It's like autism light, probably the best way to put it. That's interesting. ADHD was a pretty new diagnosis when I was a kid, so these weren't very well known at the time. I got re-diagnosed when I hit 40, so now I'm on Vyvanse. Let's fucking go, yo! And you know what? I'm so glad for you. I'm so glad for you that you're able to realize that, like, there's new information about it and that you gave yourself the push to start on medication. You could have been like someone else that's like, well, I don't think I have it. I know I was told that as a kid, but it went away, I swear. And you know what? I love that for you. It's really easy when you get older to be in a more recluse mindset. Not even just like older, like you could just be like a year from now and just all of a sudden be like, wait, you graduated during the pandemic? Yeah, my little sister was born during the pandemic. Well, no, she was like a couple years old during the pandemic. So not only was I stuck trying to do my AP exam online, but I also had a stepdad that insists I take care of my little sister. That was scary. I was like, bro, if I'm gonna have to fail this test that I studied so hard for because my family that is also stuck inside with me wants me to take the responsibility of my little sister, let's just say there's gonna be cops on this house soon enough. I had that psychotic thought, unironically. But luckily, I communicated with my family to leave me alone on these dates, and they knew how important it was. So, this is a thing I'm developing called communicating with my family boundaries. That was really scary. 40 mg of Vyvanse. I don't know why I asked for the dosage when that means nothing to me. I'm on... But I'm happy for you, bro. Dude, take this dose and lock the fuck in, bro. I'm on 0 mg. Get an 8 on everyone. I'm struggling. My condolences, Silverus. Don't remind me. I could have had my AA degree by the end of the year if I didn't take a depression break. G-man. Dude, you know what I want to do now? I want to have like an exclusive role of like the homework help channel, but extended to people that need to lock the fuck in. But that's just me. That's just me being like, I love my Discord. I want to be more active in it. But right now, right now my home life isn't the best. So I love the fact that I can go to college that I have to take a train to get away from in order for my family to not be like a distraction to me. That's a good way to put it. I'm glad I have a physical boundary because if I'm in my house doing my homework, I'm going to be asked to do a chore. And like, they know that I'm in college class right now. But like, sometimes like, you know, they don't have the understanding that, dude, I need to concentrate. I'm really bad at concentrating. Please. Yeah. But yeah, D-Man, we're on the same boat though. I want to ask you questions now. The extended makes it easier. Take it once. The only thing that sucks is the crash late in the day where you get super sleepy. I did get super sleepy in the first day. I was like, guys, I'm getting drained. And then I had a heart attack, so I was awake again. I found B12 helps so much. I need to look into that, Cyan. Don't be mean with yourself. You did your best. Yeah, don't be mean to yourself, D-Man. I am also a could have graduated years ago situation, so... yeah, I'm scared to open up about that part of my life to you guys a little bit more because of the shame. But also, I'll have to have the discussion eventually. I'll do it when I graduate. I'll do it when I fucking transfer, dude. Because I want to talk about my situation when I'm in a better mental position. When I'm not going to make promises that, this is okay, guys, this is the year where I'm going to graduate. I'm going to make it here, I swear. You know what I mean? I'd rather talk about it when I have a beginning and end of my story. Not graduating! Not Like, you know, people underestimate be kind to yourself. Yeah. I think I really appreciate having you guys to talk about this too. I still feel shame inside of me. But I know that opening up about it will make someone out there feel nicer about it too. And that makes me happy, but I'm still not comfortable telling my full story. And I want to tell it when I'm winning. Because I'm scared that if I try to say my story now, that it's scary, man. It's scary. That if I don't succeed after I talk about my story, then it's really over for me. You know what I mean? It's like that thing where they say you gotta move silently, like the letter G. Wait, how does it go? You gotta be like the letter G in spaghetti and move silently. Because I've made broken promises before. And I know how much that takes a toll on me mentally if I do it again with something serious. Like, really serious. It's Jump King, but IRL. Real. What was I gonna say? This wasp is wise beyond their years. Thank you, meow. I thank you. That means a lot. Oh no, I need to take some testing to see if I have ADD/ADHD. I hope you do pursue it if you do. I don't know if you have anyone relative to you that might also have the symptoms or the test that knows they're diagnosed, or if you're gonna be the one that steps up. My brother may be the one that's diagnosed with ADHD in elementary school, but to my immigrant mother that didn't speak English, she was like, yeah, something's different about the baby brother. And she didn't have the vocabulary to open, and it was only until... How old is my brother? 2 decades? So even though my brother was diagnosed first, I'm the one first medicated on it. And because of that, my older sister is looking into it too. My brother, I want to recommend him meds, because he definitely has he has a hyperactive type, and it answers so many questions. We didn't know what it was, so we were just like, my brother keeps moving around, and I hate it so much. When you are conscious for real of the level of your responsibilities, you also unlock a level. Wait, Zepter, you're gonna have to elaborate on this one. Stand on your business, wasp girl. Hell yeah. Hang in there, poster. Meme of your Oshi telling me to lock the fuck in. I love that, but it's also like I want to have that, like, let's take ibuprofen together, and it's, did you take your ADHD drug today? Did you take your tablet today? Take your tablet and lock in together. There it is. That's a better one. I'm not gonna graduate. There is no shame in asking for help ever. I know. I just never done it before. Like, why would I be kind with this piece of shit? If you have thoughts like that, well, try to hug yourself. Promise, it works. Thank you for the advice. I will do that, actually. I do self-soothe. With, actually, no, I shouldn't say that. Lil Wayne, move in silence like G in lasagna. It makes me wish I could help everyone who is struggling, but there is some comfort in knowing I'm not alone in struggling. Wish we lived in a world where we all could get help, you know? Yeah. My conclusion? Kill John Lennon. Thank you, everyone. Depression sucks. It's a lot. You just gotta remember you're gonna be okay. As hard as it is. I fucking love the There 7 TV because it's just Pepe with bulging eyes. There is always an end of the tunnel. Yeah. First generation, but getting medicated for ADHD. Yeah. We should have like a support group for this. You only had one yourself, bro. Like, for real. Also, I'm very backlogged. This is the first. Alexa, set reminders to send Avi a tweet asking if she took her meds today. Every day. You'll have to, like, deliver them to me at, like, 8 a.m. That's where I'm taking them now. Take her meds. Don't worry. I won't disappear. I promise. Wait, you should. Or she'd be like, take your meds. It's okay. I'll only be gone for a little while. I'll be back in 3 to 4 hours. Just hug yourself. Like you'd help someone know, like to help someone know. Even if it is fictional. Yeah, exactly. My, unironically, my what do you call that IKEA shark? The one the trans women have. My blahog. I can't sleep without my blahog. I really unironically realized that body pillows are gonna be the next step for me to sleep better. I love that for me. Unrelated, can someone buy me the body pillow I have on my throne? Please, 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 please. Please, please, please. I really need a body pillow. Please, the cover is coming soon. Please. I really, really, really needed. The cover is coming soon and I can't have the cover without the pillow. Please. Please. I needed to sleep. I promise. Sorry. I went psycho mode there. What was I gonna say? That was vulnerable. Huh? Why would you bring that vine up? It's an excellent South Park reference. But yeah. My medication bottle disappearing when I take my meds. Too much thinking, way less reading. Meds are strong, right? This is like the most clarified I've been on my thoughts. ADHD group, let's... Ooh, a butterfly. Unironically, if you guys want to, I can have like a... I'm a little bit hesitant to have a vent channel in my Discord. I never like vent channels. They're not a good idea. I don't like them. I feel really bad. We used to have a meme vent channel. I don't like vent channels, and that's my boundary. However, I'm so interested in everyone's journey with their ADHD, whether medicated, unmedicated, what their plans are. But I know it's gonna be like a channel I have for a day, and then it dies that day afterwards. So I won't have it. But I would like an open discussion if you guys also have it in the Discord. The crusty blaha. Why is it crusty? No reason. Get yourself a human... Oh yeah, there's also a cover if you are someone who wants to experiment with the beauty that is sleeping with, like, the feeling of hugging something. You can also match your body pillow with the body pillow cover. This is me winking. Why is it not winking? There you go. Cover of me. Get yourself a human-sized wasp at cuddlyoctopus.com/product/avishma-of nectarina. Good luck trying to spell my last name. Just a meme of the dad busting down the door with the belt, and it's just a jar of Ritalin. Oh god. Oh god, there's a 2-minute... There was an ad? Oh my god. Okay, my bad. Sorry, recently ordered my own. No! That's okay. I'm happy for you, bro. Wait, if I knew meth helped ADHD, I would have started taking it way earlier. I mean, what? Hello, CPT. Welcome, so much for coming in. We were just talking about you. I took you, but version 3. Just kidding. I had an ADHD test, and it was the CPT-3 exam. And I failed it so wonderfully that I'm on meds now. I'm fine. Yeah. Wait, what do you mean you're fine? A vet channel? I doubt you have any animal doctors in your chat. Yeah, we only have the human doctors one. They're like a bunch of nerds. Surprisingly, I have a lot of doctors in my chat, which is like way more than 0. So like 2. That's a lot more than I thought. The vent channel just turns into 24-hour trauma dumping. Yeah, exactly. It's stressful to see sometimes on the psyche. So I know I will not have a vent channel again, ever. It was a meme channel originally, and then people started using it like seriously, and I was like... I am not equipped to handle this, so I will not respond, but then I feel bad. Good bot. I forgot that I was supposed to buy the AVI doggy. Thanks for reminding me. Yes! My plan... Oh, my glasses. Yes! My plan worked. This was all a ploy. This is all a ploy for me to get my AVI doggy numbers up. Yippee! Give me that $25 I get in commission. Because honestly, producing a doggy is a lot of money, so they get $50, I get $25. I'm fine with that split. Better than fine. Jingle jingle ADHD group keys. Is this the ADHD group? Oh look, another butterfly! Jingle jingle ADHD group keys. Yeah, I wouldn't have a channel for like a support group of it because I don't have the equipments to talk about it. And also I'd feel bad if there's like someone that isn't taking meds, has ADHD, and is just raw dogging it. I'd just be like, best of luck to you, soldier. So yeah. I'm gonna go end stream soon though. What I was gonna say. This 50% split is not bad at all. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I agree. I know you're enjoying brain freedom, but don't you have a creative stuff to do since you said you wanted to end 10 minutes before? Yeah, this is where I'm gonna end now. Yeah. Thank you for reminding me, Nayu. I was just about looking at the clock. The meds, weirdly enough, make time move slower. And that is so weird. I'm gonna look at Twitch while I'm talking. I've never had an experience with time moving slower. Here is my recent coping mechanism I'll share for you for free. I'll charge for the rest later. One of the mechanisms I've been doing, I saw someone say to get like a cuckoo clock, an hourly beep in your phone for 1 hour. Because for some reason, 2 o'clock changes into 6 o'clock real fast on me. Unless I have a timer that goes, hello, it's 2 o'clock. Hello, it's 30 minutes until it's 3 o'clock. Oh my goodness, it's 30 minutes until, sorry, and then it's 3 o'clock. Here's the alarm for 30 minutes before 4 o'clock. Hello, it's 4 o'clock already. What have you done with your life? It's been very grounding, and I appreciate what the fuck am I looking at? It was very informative, especially talking about your diagnosis. Thank you. Gonna end like The Sopranos, just ends the stream mid-sentence. Oh my goodness. Wait, I know exactly who to raid now. Thank you so much for coming in, everyone. I'm glad that we have an open discussion. We can have lots of open discussions if you want to ask me any questions. I would love to ask you guys questions about it. Maybe we can even have it as a thread and then just close the thread for the day. Actually, no, I'm exhausted. I don't want to do that. Yeah. Anytime. We can talk about it anytime. Once again, I won't use it as an excuse, but I won't use it as an excuse. I'll try not to. Now that I know what I have, I know the tools I need to succeed. I hope that in the future, a year from now, I will be even 7% better is fine. And that's amazing. Why is she playing Jump King? I'm scared. Was a banger stream, but you missed the 3 sizes for the PPT. Thank you for the follow, Cyan. Yeah, when you're productive, it flies. This was nice. Best of luck with your med journey. You can always increase your dose if it doesn't seem like it's doing enough. Thank you. And yes, I am excited. I am so excited to see where it takes me. Mwah, mwah. Kisses if you've lasted this long. VOD watchers, I love you so much. I want you carnally, VOD watchers. They're not gonna watch long enough to see this part. They're gonna see that I'm saying it's the end and then close the tab. So if you heard that, hi. Just kidding. We're gonna raid Perry. It's no longer Valentine. Do I need to have... Well, it's almost White Day. VOD watchers, run! No, VOD watchers, stay, keep staying. Don't worry, I'm getting raid ready. I'm not getting distracted. VOD watchers, you could say. VOD watchers, don't scatter! VOD watchers. Can you tell me from now, 30 minutes from the future, if my stream is still going on? Oh, never mind, it's a normal platypus. White Day? Am I getting VIP for that day? No, not that kind of White Day. The thing where the women give men Valentine's Day gift. It happens a month later. I think it's a Japanese thing. I could be wrong. I saw it from a JP tuber. That's how I know about it. Wasp raid. What do you mean not that? I don't know what you are. Is there other White Day? Wait, what do you mean you're getting VIP? Hold on, I'm getting distracted. Diagnosed with Silly Billy. Silly worm waggle. Oh god, I have an accidental total. There's a way I like to do raid messages, and that way I don't like doing it. There's 2 waggles next to each other. I know about White Day from many shoujo manga and animes. I want to do one this year. Cause I love you guys. I'm in my parasocial arc. I shouldn't say that. I'm gonna make someone crazy. I believe it's celebrated in other East Asian countries. Oh, okay, thank you. I was curious. Why I look all weird? You can fix it yourself. I'm going out of here. See you tomorrow. Oh dear lord. Yeah. Was, back off. No.